you guys have been adventuring in the land of Toivoa, specifically out here in the country of Australia, where you guys are attempting to stop a drug lab from operating. Last week, you made your way towards the drug lab, or at least what you believe to be the drug lab, and were rebuffed in your efforts to assault it as you had to beat a quick retreat away from the river line. You guys are headed away from the location at the moment, licking your wounds and generally attempting to recover. That's where we're going to pick you guys up. What would you guys like to do at this time, as you have been approached by one of the people that, frankly, is committed to standing immediately next to Isaac?
Oh no, I think Tati and Saphira fully killed that dude.
They did not yet.
Okay.
Reassuring.
I know that you guys talked about fully killing that dude. However, according to the recording of last week, said dude is still alive. If you would like to kill him, you may do so at this time.
I was going to say Tati is giving this sort of awkward hug and kind of looking at Tati and Saphira like, anybody gonna fucking handle the rest of this for me or what? Like looking at you guys drawing your daggers, like, no, go ahead. Like, let's go. Although, if you want to talk to him, I'm sure we can ask him questions.
Oh, sorry.
I was gonna put the jade dagger to his throat. Not.
I'm sorry. Have we confirmed yet who it actually is?
Yeah, what do they even look like?
Did I miss something?
We asked no questions.
Yeah. Well, it was kind of a cliffhanger.
Is it a stranger? Is it someone we know?
This is an individual who got charmed due to Saphira's wand of improved
That
wonder,
guy. He's still falling.
and must continue charging towards the spellcaster who cast the spell closest to him after that. Which
still alive?
is
I mean, if this
Isaac.
guy's with the guys at the camp, can't we just, get some intel out of him? I mean, if he views you as his little bestie, then why don't you just talk to him and ask him what the hell he's working on?
Well, hang on. He doesn't. Does he think he's Isaac's best friend, or is he just trying to tackle Isaac? He might still be hostile to us.
I think he's like in love with Isaac.
he cannot do anything except for move towards Isaac. Once he's next to Isaac, he theoretically could do something.
So this guy doesn't even want to be here. He's just like a magnet is pulling him towards Isaac.
Yeah,
He is
let's take
compelled
advantage.
to be here.
Yeah,
Buddy, there's not much stopping us from just, dropping you off a cliff. And I don't think you'll be walking up that. So,
As a
could work
description,
with us
he
a
is
little.
about 5'11". He is elvish. He has a green hood and no weapons because he dropped them attempting to get to Isaac.
I'm assuming this guy is smarter than the golems were. So Coin's gonna
Yes.
say like,
if you want to walk
That's standard.
away from this in any way, cooperating might be a good idea.
Yeah,
I don't
I
know
just
if they
can't
can
control
walk
my
away.
feet.
Like, I noticed.
You can control your mouth, can't you?
Yes.
We might be able to fix that if you give us some information.
What information would you like? As he continues to try to walk towards Isaac.
I'm kind of imagining a Tom and Jerry cartoon where I'm holding his head out with one hand and he's like
running at you.
Yeah.
Coin's gonna say,
For starters, what's with the gator situation? You got those things charmed?
No. The crocodiles in the river are wild.
They're wild. They sure don't act like it.
The biomancers are strong when it comes to animals.
is that something any of us could
Biomancer.
infer? The smell, the whole. I'm trying to get that information out organically. What can we infer off of that?
Off of what he just said,
Yeah, being
biomancer,
biomancers.
you're gonna have to ask more questions.
Are they So they're wild. Are these biomancers just coaxing them to attack then?
I'm not 100% sure, but they have great influence with the animals. They even convince the T-Rexes that we can ride them.
Are the T-Rexes wild too?
Yes.
Huh.
Without the biomancers, we have no control over the animals.
Shot in the dark here. You don't know if there's a back door to this place, do you?
A back door?
Just a whole different entrance with no one.
You mean to the cave?
Bingo.
Yeah.
Well, the river inside has to come from somewhere, but it could just be an aquifer.
I don't
Have
know.
you met-
Swimming through that river is a great idea, considering how many giant reptiles are in there.
Does the dragon live in the cave?
The dragon used to live in the cave. The dragon sometimes sleeps there now.
Interesting.
What's your affiliation with these guys? Are you like indebted to them? You just aligned with them morally?
I'm employed.
Employed. That makes sense. What are they paying you?
I get paid 33 platinum a day.
God damn, these guys are stacked.
Platinum? Are they hiring?
I
Wait,
Well,
yeah. Well, why don't we just work for them?
Yeah, I didn't mean to interrupt. I only have one more question. What the fuck?
Is
How
this
long-
rainbow dragon like made of gold or platinum? I guess. Wait,
No.
that would be
What
Bob
do
mode.
they
No, definitely
really,
not.
What do they really pay ya?
33 platinum a day on our account.
I guess platinum just like grows on trees over there.
How did you get
No.
hired?
How did we get hired? That's easy. I'm in debt to them for a large sum of money.
Checks out.
Huh.
Oh, so it's
Uh,
like fake money. Like they say you're in debt for 1 billion platinum, and then you get paid 33 platinum a day.
It's real. He looks very concerned.
What's your debt?
Has anyone been able to
Can I do-
collect that you've known yet?
No.
So,
when do you anticipate being able to collect and go home?
I have another 3 months.
so how did you exactly get recruited? Like, did they just walk up to you and say you're now in debt, or and if you don't try to pay it off, we're gonna kill you, type of deal?
Oh, I got addicted to drugs and I owe my dealer.
Ah.
Oh, what kind of drugs?
It's pretty gross. So who employs you
Mostly
exactly?
different crystalline substances.
Who employs you exactly? Who's your supervisor?
Oh, my supervisor. That is the enlightened one.
The enlightened one. Can you tell us about the enlightened one?
She's about 6'5", super curvy. She's got a smile that means that you're pretty much dead. And you don't mess around with her because if you argue with her, she just kills you.
A
But
question.
she's the one who talks to the dragon.
Okay, that's useful.
How is their relationship with the dragon? Is it just purely business, or are they good friends?
I'm not sure. I don't dare ask that kind of question.
Just curious if we have some leverage, if it comes to that.
I don't mess with dragons because I'm crunchy and taste good with ketchup.
That's a good policy. Yeah.
Sounds like something my mother would say. Anyways,
Coin's gonna ask.
Are you the type to run your mouth? Let's say that you walk out of this whole encounter in the direction that's not towards us. What are you gonna say? What are you gonna tell them
What
About
can
what
I
you-
tell them?
about what's happening right now?
Coin will look around and say,
I don't know, maybe you tried to chase us down, we got away. End of story.
Well,
Maybe you
that
don't
would be
know
the
anything
truth
about.
so far.
I mean, they don't really know anything about us, and we should probably just keep it that way.
Who are you?
Yeah. Just a couple passerbys.
We're the one asking the questions here.
Yeah, and he tries to do a spin move to get to Isaac.
Right? Isaac probably just spins him around and keeps
Yep.
holding him.
Yeah, I'm sure we do a twirl or something. But
Yeah.
otherwise, I'm still Tom and
Trying to do is
Jerry.
you're trying to hug Isaac? Like, what happens
Like
if we let him go?
Like a dance routine.
All right. I'm not sure how much you know here, but it may be useful. What's in that cave? Do you know if they're producing drugs, or is
yeah.
this some? Oh,
He'll give like a reaffirmed nod to everyone.
Yeah, in there they're producing different kinds of sood. They've got a grow operation for marijuana. They've got some crack cocaine that's being refined. I don't know where they get the core stuff from, but they're cutting it in there. And of course, they're making frenzy.
Do you know anything about anything about the defenses of the place that aren't obvious?
I was going to ask, what do the defenses inside look like compared to the defenses we saw outside?
Yeah,
As
I
far
sure
as
hope there's not more
inside, I don't know
crocodiles
much.
in there.
I don't know much about the inside other than it's pretty dark. There is a platform when you get inside that we were not allowed to cross. Me and my buddies were not allowed to cross that platform. It's rumored that the platform is where they sacrifice workers to the dragon.
a sacrifice. How many
Well,
of your
dragons
friends
probably-
have you seen just chopped at?
I mean,
Oh,
I've
they're
seen
not my
stuff like
friends
that before.
anymore. As he does a duck and dodge trying to hug Isaac.
Give me a little bit of nostalgia here, buddy.
I don't care about them.
Have you guys ever considered unionizing?
Why?
Correct answer.
A dragon is a pretty effective union buster.
It's valid.
Yeah. I mean, if to put it this way, Coin, in my tribe, let's just say it's the cost of doing business with the dragon.
If you had biomancers around you telling you ride this giant lizard, you ride the giant lizard. If you fall asleep and they send a crocodile into your tent, there's no more you. You don't piss off the biomancers, and you don't piss off the dragon, and you don't piss off the enlightened one.
That's
I mean-
biomancers plural. Are there more than one biomancer?
Yes.
Maybe we should learn biomancy. That sounds cool.
I got a
Uh,
On their
question.
way.
That's gonna take a while. If that guy could cast an 8th level hold person or dominate person or whatever, that's way.
Wait.
above
Were the biomancers
Yeah.
the ones controlling the reptiles, the crocodiles, whatever's in the water? Those things.
Yes.
Oh. How do they do it?
I don't know.
Well,
Look,
that's not surprising.
They tell me to shoot things, I shoot things. They tell me to stab things, I stab things. Other than that, I just do what I'm told, I get paid, and I get food and sleep.
And potentially
get
get
fed to a
sacrificed to the dragon.
I'm not getting sacrificed to the dragon. I'm too good of a worker.
Ah, so only the bad ones get sacrificed.
Of course.
You got a
What
What
name,
happens
buddy?
when they sacrifice all the ones that are worse than you?
Yeah. My name's Joshua.
Joshua.
Oh no.
I gotta know, Joshua. How deep is this debt you're in?
I think I owe 39,000 gold.
And how much do you get paid a day?
33 platinum.
30. That's only you only need what, 15 days at work?
I think we need another 0 on that.
Yep.
I
150.
I was like, what?
Joshua, do you think they intend to ever really let you off the hook? Or do you think that debt's gonna accrue over time
I
again?
think they're just gonna say you have 100% interest or something. That'd be pretty funny. And cruel.
No, they just sacrifice you to the dragon after you've repaid your debt.
Wouldn't do
Oh,
that.
that's the final repayment.
Would they, Joshua? Are you
I
sure?
either have the choice of playing along or getting killed.
Well,
Well, I mean, you
What
have
if
a
I
third
posed a-
option now, which is playing on our side.
what if I pose something to you, Joshua?
He looks at you. Yeah, except for there's a dagger at my throat, and I'm physically compelled to hug that guy.
He's a nice
Well,
guy.
yeah, but
Gives good hugs.
we're not gonna feed you to a
A
dragon.
dagger is a huge improvement over dragon food.
Yeah, I
Wow.
mean, that sounds like a
I mean,
much more painful
seriously.
death than being getting your throat slit. To be honest.
How many rounds of
I'm
combat
very quick
takes,
with
to
them.
kill you with a dagger? That's like 10 rounds of combat. Like, Got a chance. I mean, a dagger is what, a D4 of damage? That
Which
shouldn't
would you
scare you at all.
prefer? A slow, painful death of lots of stabbings, or one simple munch when you're gone?
Well, in both
mean,
cases,
I
it's
feel-
a threat. It's not an actual death at the moment.
Okay, regardless of dying
Oh.
to whatever thing, we're not here to kill you. Like, if you want to join our side, we're willing to
I don't want to
facilitate
join
that.
your side. I just want to grab a hold of his neck.
Hey, Joshua,
Alright,
let's
well-
think bigger picture here, buddy. Your third option, right? What if there were a way to entirely alleviate you of your debt permanently?
I got a nice
Doesn't
fat
that mean
Pascal
killing
magic
me?
with your name on it.
No,
Just say
that's an option. It is. But consider there's probably a lot of your buddies are in debt too, and they don't want to be
Of course
in.
they are.
You might get paid well, but who's to say they don't get fed or some more debt shows up later? But if a couple of you were to spread the word, maybe a coup rised right around the time we barged your front door, I'd like your odds of, your employer, so to speak. Those records would be lost. Same with the people holding them. I guess what I'm getting at is we could get rid of the people keeping you in debt. I wouldn't even care if you know where their money is, you go rummage through it, I wouldn't stop you. I'm here to shut down the operation. I'm not so much here to reap the benefits. Everyone who remains, though, that is at least neutrally aligned with us, maybe you come in after us and clean the floors.
I mean, if
But
you
what about a dragon?
Take him.
we can take him.
Coin's BSing a
okay.
little here, but he's like,
He looks
Don't
at
worry
you
about the
guys.
dragon.
You guys couldn't handle crocodiles.
We could.
Those weren't
but
normal crocodiles. I don't know if you
You
know
know how many
about that.
crocodiles those were? There was so many.
And you
What
think
the-
you can handle the dragon?
maybe
Well,
we
we-
don't need to.
we
And
escaped 6
this is the thing.
crocodiles.
The
So
dragon sleeps there sometimes. What if you were on the inside and we were able to contact you and you could tell us when the dragon is far away, and then we could come in, clean the place out, and then disappear before the dragon comes back?
And what's in
Come
it
on,
for
that's-
me?
That's a good idea.
Your
Well,
freedom.
Also, whatever money
What do you mean, what's in it for me? Come on, you just said
Yeah.
you were trapped in some sort of debt, slavery, being.
I didn't
chance of
say
being
trapped.
sacrificed
I've
to
got a
shit
way
dragon.
out. All I have to do is keep working.
you're putting
I
a lot
don't-
of trust in the system here. The
I don't-
system that put
I
you
don't
in
think
it.
those people are that trustworthy.
Do you really think
Well-
that this is going to end well for you? What do you
No.
picture the good ending for you looking like? I'm serious.
Good
What
ending
is-
right
what is
now.
the happy ending?
Either I get eaten, I get killed, or I work for 150 days and work off my debt.
Okay, then
Yeah,
you
no.
work off your debt. Then what happens? They think you just are going to walk out.
Well, no, I'll probably work extra just to make up a nice, golden parachute and then buy my way out.
What if you
You
work
think
for
that-
one day
They're going to
and run away with as much money as you want?
Wait. Let's take a step back here. How was the debt put on? How did you get the debt originally?
I'm a druggie.
You said it.
Okay, so you were dependent on them. And now you're thinking that they're gonna just let you go.
Well, no.
You're pretty
Exactly.
integral to their business model, Joshua. Hate to
They're
tell
not
you.
gonna just let you go. So you either keep working with them and have this shitty deal where you're gonna get scammed, or you work with us and actually have a chance at freedom.
So what do you want me to do?
We just
Here's what
described
I
it.
have in mind.
Tell all your buddies that you're planning a
Yeah.
coup.
And what's to
Let
stop
the
them
dragon-
from ratting on me and getting me killed?
Your
Well, that
persuasion
depends on
skills.
who you trust. You tell us.
I don't trust anybody.
We'll contact you regularly, and you'll tell us when the dragon is gone. We'll come in and clean the place out. When you see us coming, that's your cue to just run for the hills, along with anybody that you trust and want to come with you. And then
Any gold you can gather up. Well, save most of it for us, but you get the gist.
Joshua,
That's
who's
true.
to say you even take credit for this message going around? Let's just say maybe you heard a guy who heard a guy who heard from someone vaguely on the outside.
Let's just say
Do you
there's no
understand
debt.
how suspicious these people are?
that's my pocket. Oh, hey, buddy.
You haven't made any friends, any comrades since you've been working there.
Bryn made a
Zero.
friend. No, I'm employed, trying to work off a debt. I just work here.
You gotta mingle more, Joshua. You're not giving
Yeah.
us much to work with.
Networking is a vital part of every employment.
Modern mingle is not a thing. And for
Hey,
the
I mean,
record,
you
Modern
gotta-
Mingle is just like 4 blocks away from me.
You gotta move on to move up in the world. You gotta get your LinkedIn profile out there and see better opportunities that are not dragon related.
Or drug related.
Yeah, but right now I'm stuck in debt to drug lords.
Hey, this is a dead end job. Emphasis on debt.
I mean,
What do I
wouldn't
do
blame it on
about
the
it?
I wouldn't blame it on the dragon related part, Bryn. I mean, my dragon related job worked out great. Oh, not great, but
What
at the
are
end.
you doing
But it
now?
worked out while it was working out.
It's because the
Alright,
dragon
alright.
was your mother.
Okay, fine.
Threatening to-
Wait a second. You had a dragon experience with your mother?
Yeah, my mom's a dragon.
Yeah, and I'm supposed to believe you guys. Your mom is one of them.
What? Dragons aren't all. This isn't like a. All the dragons aren't besties.
That's a little
What-
racist.
what-
Listen, he doesn't visit her on holidays. Let's just put it that way.
If my mom saw your employer, there would be a fight to the death.
Your mom would lose.
You might be right.
Did he just tell a your mom joke? This guy's so disrespectful.
It's a sick line.
think
This
quietly-
druggy
Well, not
thug
even a
is
good one.
disrespectful.
The horror.
I think
I have a better
quietly-
one, but I'm not going to go there yet. We'll use that one later.
Can they hear us? I'm not sure they can hear. Am I coming through?
Yeah,
You guys
Yeah.
are quiet.
Oh, okay.
I will say that.
The thing wasn't lighting up in Discord, so I wondered if we were. Oh, maybe that's just because I put I put the deafened status on. Oh, there we go. Now I can see them lighting up again. Oh no, sorry, that was my bad.
You'll get it. You'll get it eventually.
I
gotta tell
they're
you,
obvious
Joshua.
comments that you can't owe money to a dead man. Like I think just sort of quietly to himself in the background of all this conversation, Isaac just kind of comments out loud, "You can't owe money to a dead man."
Exactly. If the bank of druggies is gone, then you have no debt.
okay. So you're going to go and kill all of my employers.
In a sense.
I mean, you just said you didn't care about any of them.
I don't.
No, I mean, if the options are doing that with or without you, seems better for you if it's with you.
All right.
Really
so
think
what do
about
you
it.
want me to do?
Let us know. I mean, Bryn had the right idea, I think. Let us know when the dragon leaves, for one thing.
Okay,
If
I
you
can do
truly-
that.
If you truly trust no one, then I guess you can't help us in the other department. But letting us know when the dragon leaves is already a big help.
I can do that.
How will you do that?
Who's his boss?
How?
Is there any-
That's up to you guys. And he does a quick move where he bats both hands to his side and finally grabs a hold of Isaac.
Well, I mean, you know, One of us knows how to communicate with people from afar, right? We could do that.
Yeah, we could do sending and like check in with them, I guess.
Can I pry him off, Isaac?
I cast freedom of movement on Isaac.
All right.
Show up in D&D Beyond.
What does that even look like when he's trying to grab Isaac and Isaac has freedom of movement on it?
It's just super slippery.
He just slips off.
Yeah, exactly. So I
Freedom of movement just looks like a really oiled up Isaac.
Damn.
I think the only other part besides telling us when the dragon.
Whoa.
Oh man.
Giancarlo is jealous.
If you could, I mean, so when the dragon is gone, we'll let this person know that we'll be on our way. I assume somebody. Do you guys sleep in shifts so that there's always somebody on guard?
Of course.
Great. So when we tell you that we're on our way, a bunch of sleeping people seem like prime targets for daggers while they're unconscious. Speaking
You want
of
me
other
to
things-
kill people in the middle of their sleep?
Correct. Yes.
Y'all are evil.
You work for a
you're
drug
on that
lab.
side of it, you're on that side of it, buddy. It's time to I don't have time for commentary from the peanut gallery because you are either on this side of that or that side of that. So take your pick.
This
All
dragon or that
right.
one?
Well, I guess I don't have much choice.
You actually. Well, no, that's a fair enough. Yeah, no, that's fair. But you're going from one situation with not much, which is getting eaten by a dragon, to another situation of not much choice, which is probably a
Probably running
longer
away.
and worse. Yeah, which you've also pointed out also sucks. So doing our best. We're all just doing our best here, man.
I gotta say too, if we're in a situation where we're clearly storming the gates and we're gonna get in,
There are no
you
gates.
might wanna. Stay with me,
It might have
Joshua.
fallen
Stick to
Okay.
the point. You might want to work on that golden tongue of yours because
She just shakes her head.
I know you don't have a lot of compatriots, a lot of friends there, but if a lot of people like you see that we're winning, you might be the guy that gets them to turn to the other side.
You know how many people are in the cave?
No, tell us.
How many are?
Yeah,
I know,
that'd
but
be
why don't
useful
you tell
intel.
me?
There's almost
So many
150
crypto
people in the cave.
We're gonna need a lot more fireballs.
The cave is
How-
huge.
Is the cave one big cavern, or is it a series of tubes?
You could say it's a series of tubes.
I'm a patient
So we
man.
don't have
Sorry.
to fight 100.
Sorry, I had to. I had to.
It's like the tiny hand grenades. We don't have
So,
like,
so
But if they have
we're
flammable-
not fighting 150 people.
That's
We're
true.
fighting however many people can fit in a tube.
we have blown up drug labs before. We could.
This
Yeah.
party has a history of blowing up drug lab. I mean, I was just pointing out Green has
Well, actually,
bombs.
wait, that's an excellent point. Do we know where the
Yeah.
drugs are actually stored, or like where they're made, so we can blow up the like that area?
Well, I know that there are some drugs at the entrance to the cave, but beyond the entrance, I don't know.
Joshua, how much do you know about the dragon, aside from its presence? The relationship between the dragon and your employers.
Not much. I know that it shows up. We never see it. We hear it. We feel it land, but we never get to see the dragon.
How does it enter the cave in a way where you can't see it?
It's camouflaged like a chameleon.
Oh, that's terrifying.
All these drug addicts are just seeing a rainbow dragon.
Maybe.
Okay, so this
Purple.
dragon has active camo. Okay, watch out for that one.
It's invisible when you look for it.
It also
Sometimes it's
they
in the
say-
sky, sometimes it's in the water. Who knows?
Who knows?
Dragon lives by the sea.
No, Imagine Dragons is a band, and I love them. They're fun to listen to.
They have their moments.
They do have their
How are
moments.
the drugs moved out of the cave?
We move them.
No, but I think
How do you
documents
move them?
physically where like the main
What's the
end
process?
exit. Yeah.
Oh, we pick them up in crates. We put them on the boats, and the boats go down the river to the sea.
How often do the boats come?
Well, we build the boats using the local lumber, and that's how we move them down to the sea.
Oh, he's a boat builder on top of everything else. You've got skills.
I'm not.
Joshua, you're gonna.
I'm not a boat builder. I
You could
shoot
be if you
stuff
wanted.
and I stab stuff.
Also valuable skills. I'm just saying.
Oh, we have boat rights inside the cave. They come out whenever there's a shipment ready to go.
Do you have any aspirations, Joshua? Do you want to be a shipbuilder?
No, I wanted to be a bard growing up. I wanted to sing in brothels.
Mm.
What do you think this
Well,
is?
it's never
No,
too
I'm a
late for you,
hunter.
I
They
mean,
don't
we
let
could
you
always use a
sing?
bard in
wanna
this
be a bard?
party. Why don't you want to? Do you want to be the party bard?
No, I want to go hunting. Give me a duck blind and a quiver of arrows, and I'm good.
I'm gonna go hunting in a brothel because, like, no offense, that's giving.
I mean, we also
That
have a
might be
distinct
crossing a line.
we also have a distinct lack of archers. If you're down to fill that role.
I'm so glad I made Eric double over. That's one of the few.
Yeah,
times
you go ahead and take your inspiration, David. Just take it. Enjoy that thing. I understand what's
There's
going on.
definitely no reason for a duck blind in a brothel.
So- I'm very confused.
Let's just put it this way. Donald and Daisy are into some stuff.
Damn.
Hey, Donald doesn't wear pants, neither does Daisy.
True.
Fair
We
point.
have to say for legal reasons, we are not referring to the Disney characters. Lawyers are watching this on YouTube. This is-
But we are talking about characters, strangely enough, whose safe word is Disney. So figure that out.
Total coincidence.
Good luck with that.
I found out we can actually reference them as long as we're not claiming ownership.
All ours.
All right. So this guy
and
just wants to be a hunter, and that's what he does for a living. Is he hunts
Well,
stuff?
there's plenty of land for and plenty of hunting to do here in Australia. Yeah,
You know, actually, that's an
What type
interesting
of
point.
hunter are they? Are they a colossus slayer, a giant killer, or a horde
A
breaker?
wildlife hunter. I kill deer and certain wildfowl.
Seen any of that here?
I don't. Not any of those three.
No, I'm
Seems to
originally from
wildfowl.
Weston.
There was that rock.
There was that right. Oh yeah, that's.
Oh, yeah.
And there's that one right over there. He points at Death Talon.
I bet
That
you.
one's not a rock. Nor is he wild.
I
Well, he's
and
wild
yet,
in some senses, I guess.
As much as I want,
and if you hurt that bird over there, you probably won't survive very much longer. Tati is quite protective of.
Ah,
are there
Uh,
parts of this drug making process that get very flammable or volatile?
of course.
Or explosive? Great. So
I
if
would
we
assume
gave
so.
you, if we gave you bombs, would you be able to place them in? Would you be able to place them in areas where, you know, when they blow up, other things blow up even more?
You
How do you feel
do.
about
I can do that on a small scale, but then I'm going to get killed because that would be on one of the boats outside of the cave.
I'm sorry, did you say one of the boats?
You can make an except. You don't have to blow up a bomb where you are, Joshua. You can abstain from one.
Right, and then escape
No.
that way, and will honestly.
They don't let me in
die.
the cave.
Oh.
Have you
Put them
seen
out
the
in
inside of it
movement.
at all?
Push.
From
wait, he
the
has already-
mouth of the cave.
He already said he doesn't know anything about the cave, unless we don't like believe him.
Okay, then here's my suggestion, Joshua. We have a boat. It's about X miles that away. My suggestion is that you hunt your happy little ass on deer and rabbits all the way to our boat and wait for us there, where we can take you to a place with a new life where the people who you owe money to are dead. Because you know what? You were right. You didn't have a great choice. But there is an actual avenue that is dangerous, but presumably a little bit less dangerous than working for a dragon, and that we will follow through on. So if you think you can hunt your way to make it to our ship and wait for us there, we'll come back. Your debtors will be dead, and you can join us across on a different continent to start a new life.
Oh. As he drops to the ground and grabs your leg. I'd like
See,
that.
Now, this is why we can't have nice things.
You don't need to beg for it, Joshua.
Yeah, right. Once Bryn does the dispel magic, if you are of the same mind and of the same opinion, and you will follow through on that deal, I look at the group. I mean, I stand by it. It seems.
One's nodding.
What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Coin's
I
nodding.
look
Great.
forward to seeing what Joshua makes of his life after this point.
If
Yeah.
we can assist
Same,
Pitney Bones,
honestly.
pretty much anyone else is better.
Truly. Yeah, I mean, if
What do you guys know about Pitney?
Do you smoke?
Yeah.
Because that's kind of a deal breaker on the
Yeah.
ship.
Oh.
It's only
Oh,
downwind.
100%.
Our boat, we stole it from Pitney Bones.
Oh, that's you guys.
Trust me, we're not
Ooh.
positively aligned with her.
No, if that's you guys, then y'all are in trouble.
We're about
Eh.
to take on a dragon, Joshua. I don't know
Always in
what
trouble.
made you think we weren't.
Good point.
Trouble will be my middle name anyway.
I think. Can I cast Legend Lore on Joshua?
He is quite the
You
legend.
can.
Who's
This
heard
man
of
has a
Joshua?
Right? Come on.
His legend
Yeah.
begins today. I'm so
Legend
no,
lore.
no time like the present.
Yeah, he has
Alright.
Legend Lore. It says they met a bunch of famous adventurers at the end of the Legend Lore.
All right, legend lore. Let's see
Crystal
here.
satisfied.
Are you going to be casting legend lore on Joshua? Takes
I
10
am.
minutes. All right.
We got time.
we got
I'm not
Go ahead and
sure.
take your short rest.
Got snacks.
snack.
All right.
We might need a long rest soon.
All right. Joshua of Bear Wallow is the first of 3 sons. They are, he's descended from Jeanette and Paul, who are of Bear Wallow originally, but had just currently moved over the border, wherever that might be, into Corlin. That's a Tuesday joke. And currently reside in a cabin there. Joshua left once he turned 18 to go to Rydeport, but along the way he stopped in Enland Point, where he got addicted to drugs and fell into the wrong crowds, gambling in blackjack, poker, and 3 Dragon Ante until he was destitute. He took on a couple mercenary jobs here and there and found his way to Australia, where he now is an enforcer for a drug lab run by a organization that is loyal to one Pitney Bones. His job is to kill intruders and anyone who gains sight of the drug lab in order to ensure its protection from the natives and any detection from any other wildlife or other creatures that are unwelcome to the drug lab. Word is that he has been compelled through magical means to become infatuated with one Isaac, storm sorcerer of Enland Point, who is married to a chef named Giancarlo. The type of infatuation seems to be a physical one, not a romantic one, simply drawing him to get as close to Isaac as physically possible, regardless whatever may be happening.
Never gonna twink at one point.
Happened to visit an underground sex dungeon while he was in Enland Point.
my God.
That's not part of the legend lore.
Okay, just checking.
It's one for his list on the way back.
Question is why does Crystal want to know?
About the because we were there. I want to know.
Oh,
if we
you think
met
that's
him
what that was?
accidentally.
Oh, you're referring to the 12 spiders. Got it.
Yep.
No, unrelated.
You didn't recognize their new title?
Underground sex dungeon. No.
Damn.
Joshua, you don't know much about the crystals, do you? You don't. How good's your navigation in terms of if you're gonna come to our ship? How confident are you can make your way there?
I can find the coast and then hopefully find a ship. But what I know about the Australia coast is that it's all barren, rocky, and patrolled by dragons.
Oh,
So I don't have good hopes about that.
Coin's thinking of ways of how we can securely make sure Joshua gets there in the event he has to travel on his own.
I mean, why doesn't he just stick with us and just fight by our side?
I mean, that's
Coin will say, like, if Joshua, assuming you can find us on our way in, you're more than welcome to stick around. We'll bring you to the ship. You don't have to bear that on your own if we're gonna make this deal.
What exactly was the deal again? I heard a couple versions. One, I'm supposed to kill everyone in their sleep. Two, I'm supposed to plant bombs in the cave I've never been in. And three, I'm supposed to head off into the desert on my own, facing all the dangers of Australia with no assistance, to find a ship that is mythologically hidden in the port.
I'm
Wait,
privy
what?
to all three, Joshua.
What about option 4? Option 4, you just work with us and fight by our side.
Joshua, it's not. You're overcomplicating it. We're gonna keep in touch, okay?
Okay.
You're gonna tell us when that dragon clears out, or when you have an idea of that, and when we're making our way in, we can round up together. You can do a little sabotage as we show up, be it a bomb, be it a dagger, whatever works. Then, you sort of gesturing to everyone. You got plenty of bodyguards, so getting caught after that, not an issue. Afterwards, we clear the place. We'll escort you back to our ship.
Probably come up with some signal though.
Check.
a what check?
Persuasion, please. Because I don't think you're being deceptive.
Mm-hmm.
Can Isaac be giving the help action?
Sure.
He's not. I mean, he was probably
rolled
as sincere as he could be earlier.
All right.
See if I have
Roll
a
with
lucky.
a second time because you've got the help action there.
All right, I have no lucky, so we're taking this number.
All right. So the 15. That's pretty good. He looks at you guys, and you really think you can do this?
I know I can do this.
We got this.
All right.
You come up with some signal though to let us
me
know
go
so that
ahead.
there's no friendly fire.
Now, and you're going to make sure that the records about my debt are wiped out.
Oh yeah, trust me.
You're
No
going to
one's
protect
gonna
me
be
from Pitney Bones.
Of course.
not as strong as you think.
Do you think Pitney Bones even knows your name? Serious question.
I think that if he found out I betray the group, that I'd be dead.
Well, if you stick with us, you won't be.
All right. Fine. Well, what do you want to know?
The more the better.
All
There's
right.
a box down there, what, right there?
Yeah, there's a box that's covering a big crystal. They take it
Oh,
off
that's
every
right.
so often.
Why do they take it off? Why do they put Why do they put it on, and why do they take it off? Why not?
They
Lighting
take it
that
off
thing.
whenever
Why don't they
they're
have to-
receiving a shipment over land.
I see. Where did they get those shipments from?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Useful, Joshua, useful.
You're welcome, Dick.
And that's the. I
He winces
take it
at
that-
you.
But I take it those are the raw materials that they then assemble in the cave.
Right.
Need to block
Do you have any idea what those raw materials are? Are they common? Are they easily sourced
I don't
here?
know. They bring it in from somewhere else. They assemble it here. They give us some free samples to keep us addicted, and then they ship the rest down the river.
Damn. Dick move.
That's the evil of them.
Kind of genius though.
These samples, huh?
Well, Joshua, as someone who left home young and fell in with, well, I'd call it the right crowd. Many people would call it the wrong crowd, but I think it was the right crowd. I respect what you are doing here today.
All right, well,
Is-
as we look over where you guys are going to be attacking, I can point out a couple things now that you're going to protect me from the entire army that's on the other side of the river.
We are.
Yeah.
Absolutely. 100%.
All right. Well, over here, and he's going to start pointing at the scenery. Over here, you're going to find a biomancer just across the river. You can find one about every 80 feet. So there's 3 along the sides of the river. The river is chock full with those crocodiles, all the way up to where the waterfall used to be. The waterfall has been redirected from over this cliff to over here, and is now just flowing gently across the stones. The cave entrance is back here, next to that large squared off rock. There are patrols behind there, and there are 2 constructs that guard the entrance, and a third that's a different type inside the cave.
What's different about it?
The 2 out front are crystalline, and the one inside appears to be made of stone.
Eric?
Yes, sir?
That's nothing. That's nasty, but that's fine. Okay.
You're
Got it.
welcome. You're asking. I give you recon. You want recon? I give you recon.
Yeah.
The enlightened one is going to always stay next to the chest, which is going to be right about here. She has several of those invisible swordsmen around there. Be careful with them; they're nasty.
Did you say 7?
Several,
Evan?
Oh.
Oh, several.
several. Usually around 2 or 3. It's hard
Is
to
the
tell.
enlightened one? Can we confirm that's who we've been colloquially referring to as Scary Lady?
Yes, she would be known as Scary Lady,
Okay.
or
Oh.
Tall Kitten, or yeah,
Quite the
What
she's
name.
person
got
is that?
2 long horns that makes her look like a cat.
Is she renowned for her arcane prowess, her swordsmanship? What makes her most obviously dangerous?
She doesn't have any weapons on her. I once saw her touch someone and had that individual age until he died.
Yeah, this feels like
What was her
either
name?
monk or
The Enlightened One. I don't know her real name.
There's a spell.
We can legend lore on the Enlightened One.
Almost.
It could also
Someone
be
do
how
it.
you're. There's that way of the open hand monk. I can see you missing. I can see you turning.
I love this.
Isn't it fun to have people playing in person when they don't mute themselves and let everybody hear their shenanigans?
mine has been like mute. I thought it kicked us out. Sorry.
It's so much fun. I love it. I think it's very inclusive to hear that conversation. Is like, we would be doing this in person too. We'd ask the GM to go get pizza or get up and use the bathroom, and then we're all going to have shenanigans for a couple minutes. Yeah.
Can I attempt a legend lore on the Enlightened One?
Sure. On the Enlightened One, you're going to receive a message back on the Enlightened One. There are many who claim the title, few that should.
Yeah, fair enough.
Is there anything about what the title means?
The title means that they're enlightened. They should know things. But yeah, because there are many different people who would claim to be the Enlightened One, legend lore is not specific enough.
Is there... So if I put the word "the" in front of the Enlightened One, I'm talking about
Not
one
help.
very specific title, not any fucking Enlightened One.
No, too many people are called the Enlightened One. It would be a lot of people in the Land of Shoes, some of them in Australia. There's a couple of them down in
Putting this
Ivrix.
down as middle management then.
More like high-end management. There's at least 5 in Andosia. There's 1 in Rathus. There's 2 or 3 in Uthung. There's a variety of them all over the place. So the Enlightened One is, unfortunately, a very general title like General.
I have a general
I
question
bet
for the group. So, if anyone remembers when we attacked like the first drug lab, the island, we were given like EpiPen things in case someone took drugs, so you would not get addicted, right? Do we have any of those still? I'm guessing not.
That's a good question. I
We only
never
have
used mine.
like one.
I have an antitoxin in my inventory.
We have
that
those.
They gave us one before the raid on the original drug lab, and I think a bunch of people took them going into the drug lab.
Okay. If antitoxin covers it, my next question would be to
I don't think it
Joshua.
does.
I was gonna ask, like, I guess in character, Coin's gonna say, like, Joshua, be honest with me. Do you still feel controlled by the urge to collect frenzy or whatever you're on from them?
Oh, I'm not on frenzy. Hell no. That
Good.
stuff messes you up. But, occasional hit of crack is nice.
Okay, Coin's thinking if there's a way to like remedy that so that Joshua is totally on board and he doesn't feel a necessity to align with them.
See,
A
here's where we
reliance.
get into the argument versus of is a mental disorder and addiction actually a disease?
I know this is a much more complex psychological thing than just heal addiction. It's not really a spell, but
Yeah, addiction is, to quote the Alcoholics Anonymous, once an addict, always an addict, regardless of when the last time you used was.
gotcha.
So, you can say you are X months sober, but as part of that process, you're always an alcoholic. It's just, how long has it been?
All right, supplementary question. Does anyone have an instrument we can give this guy just to keep him busy? Like a guitar.
Oh, a literal
take a loop.
instrument.
Wait.
He wanted to be a bard, right? So
No,
did
he
know
lied
that
to you
was
about
a
that.
answer.
That was a
Really?
joke on his part.
We
He was being
chose Bard for him.
No, he wants to be a
Now a bard.
ranger.
Would've been
He wants
funnier
to
if
be he wants to
handed
be the
in the
hunter
loot.
subclass, so he's gonna become a giant slayer, right?
Fair enough.
Exactly. He
Don't
was
we
doing
have a
that thing where.
Oh,
Go ahead.
Sorry.
No, no.
I was thinking he was like holding a bow and holding a dagger and being like, "I want to be a bard." Obviously, like he was being so.
Very at face.
And we said, great, we're signing you up for guitar lessons tomorrow. Get ready.
Exactly. Why do I feel like I'm at home with my mom?
We do it. Not only do we have a flute, we have the Tootin' Fluticoats.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Let him use
Very
that.
true.
Let's set him up with this. Only good things can happen.
Yeah,
I'm in favor of people pursuing.
I like it.
we'll get there.
Or pursuing
I'm
some
here.
other drinks.
Are you literally
No,
saying you're encouraging people following the arts? Of all the players in this campaign, yes, you would be the one encouraging people to follow the arts.
Please be a bard.
Oh man, so much fun.
Well, good luck trying to be
No.
an engineer in this world. Magic's gonna fuck that up every 5 seconds.
Yeah,
Valid.
Engineer is the new arts in this world.
that or Saphira will mess it up somehow. I don't know how.
Name one thing Saphira has successfully messed up.
Now that we've got
Front of my
everything
ship.
sorted with Joshua here,
Didn't,
we should also.
didn't fully mess that up. Because we fixed that.
Yep, that's
Ship of
true.
Theseus right there, but okay.
Hey,
shit.
Theseus' a ship. I would love to steal that ship twice.
I get it.
Yes,
I get it.
that's good.
I,
Not quite there, but it's good.
I really have to process it, but I get it.
Alright, if you'd like, I can leave this flute with you. Although, you probably want to attune to it first, because it can be kind of painful in the head if you don't. You got to be on the right frequency, I think it is.
Okay. And he's going to take the flute from you and sit down and begin attuning to a flute while resting against Isaac's leg.
I will at this point. Yeah, I'll dispel magic.
You're going to finally dispel magic on this guy just to get him
Yeah.
to stop chasing.
Can I? Do I
Personal
feel
space.
do I feel whether this would be especially difficult, or whether it would be a kind of whether it would just I could just get rid of this?
Fortunately, this one is a low level, so you are fine.
In that case, we'll just go ahead and we'll clean that up.
Yeah, this isn't a love potion number 9. This is just a chase this guy forever.
Yeah.
It's like a suggestion spell.
So now that we've got
essentially enhanced suggestion.
now that we got Joshua all sorted, how are we gonna actually plan to take this place again? Because we might need a little bit of a break before we try again.
Yeah, I also think that we should have Crystal contact Skius Cross in order to get some backup. At the very least, we'll need some consumables, mana potions, more health potions. I also wanted to put the possibility on the table. There's a real possibility that we're just not strong enough to take down this drug lab yet, and that now
I
we
wanna
see
say-
what
From what we know, the gators and the dinosaurs are wild. So whatever they're doing, I feel like there's a probability they can be turned against them. To me,
I'm not sure if we can turn them against their controllers. We might be able to break their hold if we deal with the biomancers.
I mean, those would be our first targets if we start another engagement. We just kill the biomancers and then the crocs will go free.
so you guys are against weaponizing the gators against them.
I'm not
Would you
against it.
propose-
It just might be
How
hard.
would you propose we weaponize the gators?
I'll agree if there's no certainty to it. But to me, the biggest difficulty in breaking that front line seems to be that river. So if at the very least we can neutralize it, that would change things.
I think we were succeeding pretty well at just pushing dudes into hungry gator mouths. That seemed to be working out right.
Well, the problem is it
Until it
stopped
was the
working when
biomancer.
the biomancer stopped it.
Yeah. So
I
target
saw-
the biomancers and then weaponize the crocodiles by just pushing dudes into their mouths.
Oh yeah, I can throw a dozen dudes in there if the biomancers are gone.
I bet those
And if-
invisible sword fighters would love to stand in the water.
Oh yeah. I have to get a hold of them first, which has proven to be very difficult. But
Well, we could also.
I think I could do it for a few seconds before they can break free, and then use that time to throw them in the river.
And if depending on whether or not those golems come back, if they can make more of them, we could also we don't have to rush them all, right? We could just engage them from across the river. I mean, it's not
Oh,
what all
that reminds
not
that
all of us are
reminds me.
particularly good at it, but
I could throw some
changes the state of
firebolts over
play.
there.
Yeah, I don't think we're not really arranged. We're not really fit to fight. Like, we don't have a lot of firepower compared to those mages that can sling magical bombs at us from range.
I feel
Yeah,
like we
that's a
can
good point.
produce a ranged effect if we want to between our teleporting a big heavy Ruzid that just grabs people and then teleport them right or drag them back.
I mean, why don't you know fly, right, Bryn? You know how to give people flight.
I can, but only 3 people at a time.
I mean,
is a-
you only need one person if you guys can we all just ride in.
That's
Yes,
true.
this is what I wanted.
I will say, Ruzid, if you're willing to take, I will say this is so disturbing, but Ruzid, if you're willing to just drop quite a bit, I can hold Rosie and I can hold 2nd level cure wounds. You drop, you take a lot of falling damage, but the party literally hits them like a bomb. Crystal and I hold healing spells, and the whole thing cost a fly spell slot and a couple of cure wounds.
I mean, if I know anything about, I do know a few things about tactics. From what I've learned from my mother, at least when I've seen her fight, sometimes she'll just pick people up and drop them 200 feet.
Yeah, we could just do a
Now we know what happened to
tactical-
Ruzid as a baby.
Oh no.
Wow.
Just drop
I just
the
like
whole
All
Wow.
I
lot.
know that
I can
Ruzid has
maybe-
a 16 in intelligence.
But I mean,
It's his wisdom where he's lacking.
I really
That's a
think
different part of the brain.
you could drop right on the enlightened one. Like,
Oh, to give him just a body slam him?
That's true.
yeah.
I mean, that's not a bad
I-
idea.
I do
She
think
doesn't
that
have cure wounds ready to go as soon as that damage is resolved, and you do.
I think airdropping. I do think airdropping. Wait, are we just airdropping Ruzid, or are we airdropping?
I think everybody should be riding Ruzid.
I think if
and-
we drop on their leader and all of us attack at once and we manage to kill them, that's gotta cause panic.
They scatter. Yeah.
We just got to make sure the dragon's not there.
Also,
Well-
be careful because isn't she standing on the crystal? So I don't really want you to get impaled.
And we definitely don't want to damage the crystal.
That
I mean,
also.
look, even if we don't do the actual impact damage, at the end of the day, flying 600 feet up, going over her location, dropping 550 feet, whatever. I mean, or actually doesn't have to be 600 feet up, above cloud cover if there are clouds, or some other, and then just drop free fall.
Important information for you all
95%
though. I can only keep that form up for 4 minutes, so we got to make it quick.
You have a fly speed of 60 feet. You free fall pretty quickly.
No, I'm not saying it's not possible. I'm just letting
No,
you
I
know.
know. Yeah.
We only
I was
have
just
4
adding-
minutes
yeah.
if we execute that, so we gotta be quick.
I think it's doable. What do you guys think?
I think
Yeah,
I
as
actually
long as the
Sounds
rest of
very
us can
exciting.
survive that ball.
I think any plan that involves attacking from the air is excellent.
Oh, also, any of you guys have Featherfall prepared? Because we'll need that in an emergency.
I unfortunately got rid of it. I
I-
had intended to make spell scrolls before I forgot it, but we leveled up too fast, and I did not have enough downtime to make a bunch of Featherfall scrolls before I ditched it for Fairy Fire. So
Never fear, I can cast it.
Oh, okay,
On
great. Then we're good.
Five, on 5 people.
5 people. Well, that's all the people who.
More than
Well,
enough.
that's enough.
Tati also has a
I
weird.
can tell. Yeah, a couple of others of us can teleport or our way out of a lot of this fall damage. Like.
And I can upcast fly, and just some of us also.
Oh, that's
can
true.
just
Then yeah,
level
whoever
fast.
doesn't get Featherfall can just have fly speed.
Make me a Pegasus.
feel like
damn it.
Make
I
her
just-
Pegasus.
More limbs. That's what Crystal needs.
Yes.
I feel like this must be common knowledge, especially for any of us who studied magic formerly. If you teleport, do you keep your momentum?
It's a big 5e question.
Are we
Eric, what do you think?
Playing Portal or not?
Just thinking with portals. That's exactly what I thought of. Just building momentum.
Yes, but it is very limited amount of momentum.
So you can't just like drop Bruiser to like 10 feet above and just drop him. Like,
If you want to drop him from that high, yeah, but it's just going to be basically straight down at that point.
There is a maximum velocity. I
In
guess,
terms of
in
mechanics,
Toivoa.
I assume what's we're relying on is that if you fall on top of someone, you deal half of your fall damage to them.
I just wanted to clarify that if I reach terminal velocity and then teleport to the ground, do I land safely?
oh, you sneak
Yes.
into the ground.
just
What
wanted
happened
to
to
know.
Tati? Of all people, it would be Tati.
You would lose like 10 levels.
Just like, you know, like when you see people skydive and someone hits just like a little too hard, that would be Tati. Like they like land like really hard.
Yeah.
I mean, if they're convinced that like it's an actual dragon flying in and trying to kill their leader, like that's going to cause mass panic.
Hopefully.
True, we have the intimidation element as well, and we have like 7 people in the party with thaumaturgy. I don't know if we can. I don't know if we can use that.
The more I mean, I don't think that's bad, but the more effective intimidation is killing her quickly. So
Yes.
we should be using our actions for that rather than thaumaturgy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, let's.
All right.
I also think they are probably not expecting us to try again so soon. So like the instant we are arrested, if we want to
I
drop like
think
a bomb onto the enlightened one, I think that could be pretty cool.
I think at the very should contact Skius Cross and see how quickly we can get support. Because I think it might be worth delaying a day or two if we can get some like extra potions and other consumables delivered to us somehow. I don't know if that's possible, but I think it's worth.
Did Skiz suggest
find
that that
out.
was a thing that he could do?
I don't think we ever asked.
Thinking a day might be
I just-
good. There is a problem I'd like to alleviate sooner rather than later. Back when we were dealing with the golems, one of them got a hit on me, and it's about like 20% less pep in my step now, so to speak.
Oh, right. Well, yeah, I mean, I think some of us need the spell slots, so we might. I meant like right after a long rest, because I figured your max HP needs to come back. I think most of us are down spell slots that need to come back. I don't think so. But still, I think that's probably faster than they're expecting us to try again. So if by that point Skius has said, sorry, I can't get them to you that quickly, then we should try to exploit as much of the
I mean,
unexpected as we
It
can.
takes time to get replacements. We killed a lot of them already.
All right.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's at that
He
point
left
that you guys need to go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw. Need to beat a DC 15.
Right.
All of us?
All 7 of you.
Okay.
Ambushed.
God.
Awesome.
Oh my
Perfect.
god.
Speaking of an 8th level
Oh
person,
my
we just
God.
got.
So,
just
So
got-
giving him the tutti frutti of cahoots was not a good idea.
I made this
you are all now Joshua's best friends.
We were already. I don't know why this would change anything.
Does this mean we all
We-
try to snuggle him?
Can I use
Have
You are-
wonderful
no.
sound.
According to the thing, you guys are now friends. You consider him to be friendly, and that's it. Nobody is going to be
It's a sign.
threatening him anymore.
Can I
So,
use-
It's a
no
sign,
dagger
Tom.
for Saphira. Saphira puts the dagger away. All of that goes
We
away.
can. Joshua's on
That
our
was a
side now.
charm,
We can
right?
trust him.
It is a charm, yes.
All right, then I get a 20.
Okay.
I will try again.
Okay.
Even if we're charmed, do we have an awareness that it has happened?
Not until after it ends,
As long as it
Or
lasts.
if they succeeded, right?
or if you succeeded. Yep. But he's sitting there playing the flute.
Oh my god, he kind of figured it out. Oh, good for him.
Yeah, see,
You're kinda
you'll,
good at
you'll
that,
make a
Joshua.
you'll make a
Oh, you
you'll
got
make a
it, buddy.
natural bard in no time, Joshua.
You knew you'd be a good addition.
They,
Don't forget to put a hat out.
You should play that for all your buddies. Well, they're not your buddies yet, but you could make some. Back in
Not
the
one of
days
his
with
buddies
us.
now.
I am playing
We're-
for
we're
my
his
buddies.
buddies.
That's
Yeah.
you guys.
Oh.
Here,
Woohoo!
let me help you out. I give him my last bardic inspiration.
Yes. All right. So, you guys want to take a long rest with your new buddy?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Best
technically,
friends.
before long rest, Coin will go to Crystal, asking about, I guess, the Greater Restoration spell.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
She's
just
kinda like, I almost forgot about that. Okay.
like,
That was a great joke you just said, Crystal. So,
Can we get like the Final Fantasy like party join music going?
Right? Or like the Dragon Age, like, you can recruit them into the Inquisition cutscene moment.
All right. I think I can just do it.
yeah, that should just
You just
cover
have
it
to
right
trust- You just have to use the diamond dust. Just remember to mark off the gold.
Oh, okay. Yep. It's like, in your words, what is it? You owe me? She, like winks at me.
I don't know, this feels like an investment. Maybe this could come from the party funds.
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
You can take it from the bag, alright?
It's like when your boss is like buying people lunch and they're like, "Oh, I think we can do it on the company card."
Yeah. We can long rest now then.
Are
Yep.
we just long resting
Alright.
like in the middle of the field? Like, what are we?
Can I,
I'm gonna
if Death Talon
assume we
is
find cover.
recovered,
I mean, how far away have we
I
walked
wanna-
from this place? Presumably a reasonable distance. I don't know.
I'll take Death Talon
Where you
and
guys
do
wanna
some
go?
scouting. Just
Somewhere
before
safe.
people like fully bed
Well,
down.
I mean, Joshua knows how far their rotations scout out. So, you know,
Do they patrol?
if they patrol at all, Joshua knows how far out they would go. We can just go.
Only about a quarter mile out.
So we'll go a half mile out.
Okay.
Seems easy enough, right?
Question is Joshua coming with us, or is he splitting to go back yet?
Well,
No,
he
he's
says
going with
with-
us.
He's with us.
Okay.
He's one of
Final-
us. We gotta keep him alive.
Coin will say,
Always welcome to have you around, Joshua. But the longer you're out here, the more questions your people might have. So work on that
Well,
cover story.
I don't think
Right.
He's planning on going back. Is he going back?
I thought he was using
No.
this now.
you guys are going to clear my debt records.
Right. So yeah. So I mean, I don't think he needs a cover story per se. He needs a place to hide while we go kill
everybody.
debtors, right?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
fine. I thought he was gonna
Yeah.
tell us when the dragon leaves, but that's fine with me too.
Oh, it's not there right now, right? So we can, as long as it doesn't come back, in the overnight, we'll keep an eye out on our watch. Then we can just try again first thing. And
True.
How often does the dragon sleep?
I don't know. It just comes and goes when it wants.
How much did
Ballpark.
Ruzid observe their mother sleep? Or like how much did they sleep?
I'm going to say you have no idea, and here's why.
It's private.
Tell me, growing up, I never paid attention to how much my mom slept, and I don't think any of us ever
Well, more
really
than
paid
if
attention to how much our
if she
parents
slept
slept.
like
I
insanely
am
infrequently,
pretty
like it was like,
confident.
oh, she slept once a month or something, or she's like,
Yeah.
it's clear that she sleeps.
No, on a regular
I'm pretty
basis.
confident
it's-
my parents slept about once every 24 hours.
Yeah, about.
Yeah,
I-
like
okay,
that level
but-
of confidence.
That was the ballpark information I was looking for. It was like, is
I
this
think
a
that's what we're
daily
gonna
thing?
go with.
A couple times a week.
Okay, but how about this? How many kids go to their parents' bedroom door like, I had a nightmare, I can't sleep?
And how many do that every night?
It's,
I don't
Can you
know.
imagine
Rick,
Ruzid
what kind of a
going to
child
his
was
mom with a
Ruzid?
Well,
nightmare?
I also don't think that
How
Ruzid
did
needs.
Ruzid
It's not like
experience
Ruzid
as a
constantly checking in on their sleep. It's like you can kind of wouldn't it be like somewhat clear if they didn't sleep at all, pretty much, or like rarely slept,
Oh,
or if they slept.
Dragons sleep, and they sleep about once every 24 hours for certain periods of time. They might
Okay, that's
be
all I
in their
wanted to-
sleeping
that's all I
chambers and not be sleeping, which you... can I get you to roll a D100, please, Ruzid?
Why the hell not?
Okay. So, there's things that happen in a dragon sleeping quarters that don't necessarily involve sleeping. And Ruzid apparently walked in on one of those.
Goodness.
When there's
Poor
just
buddy.
one dragon.
No, when there's a dragon and a kobold and they love each other very much.
sometimes the bard does roll a nat 20. It's a good thing that you're-
Literally, all I
Nice.
can think of is a donkey from Shrek.
That's exactly
That's a vibe.
I have more
I'm,
questions that
I'm
I don't want
picturing
answered.
baby Ruzid in like little baby pajamas, dragging around a blanket and a pillow.
With footies, yeah. And a butt flap. With a little tail sticking out the butt flap.
Hmm.
Yes, Crystal, exactly.
Yeah.
All right, so where are you taking your long rest? Are you doing it back at Jatikam's cave, or are you doing that closer?
far was Jachikam's cave?
Closer.
How?
That
Yeah,
was a
I
while.
would-
Wasn't that like 8 hours?
Yeah.
Yeah, then we're thinking like
Closer.
literally as close to. Yeah, I mean, you said the patrols go out like a quarter mile, so we're gonna go out like a half mile.
All right,
Yeah.
cool. So you guys are half mile away. Pretty much still able
Is
to
it all-
see in the distance.
Is it all flat?
Oh, it's a little
Like,
hilly
can we-
like this. You get behind a dune.
So they can they stand on top of their like rock and see us?
No.
With our knowledge of wayfinding, would we know? Like, we're coined to try and peep through their crystal, even if they're covering it. Would any of them be able to like know that he's trying that?
No.
Okay, then Coin's going to try and intercept a signal.
Okay. There is no signal coming from that direction at the moment.
All right, he might, for
The
however
crystal's
long we're
coming.
here, he might routinely check in, just like, have they
Sure.
uncovered it? Is it still there? Just whenever he gets a sign.
Okay. It will not be uncovered for the next 12 hours. So,
Gotcha. So he won't get anything. He might eventually start checking other crystals to try. I know that it's for wayfinding the land,
Yeah.
But he's maybe trying to get a scent of a dragon landing somewhere else or fire burning. He's trying, like, is there any sign of a dragon in the vicinity of, 20 miles or whatever?
Nearby dragons,
Yeah, anything.
you're going to see several flickering crystals. You're going to see one that has a shadow wash over it repeatedly. There's a crystal that must be underwater. There's a variety of crystals in the area that are doing weird things, but as far as actually able to see a dragon, you haven't quite gotten that much detail off them because it's literally just a sign of whatever's happening there.
Oh yeah, he's probably spending a lot of time deciphering what he's seeing at all, let alone
Right.
whether or not it's a dragon. Okay.
Large creature is about as close as you're going to get.
Yeah. Okay, assuming there's no dead
There's several
giveaways.
within a couple of miles of you guys, but as far as close, no.
All right, coin won't ring any alarms then.
Okay. All right, so go ahead and hit that long rest button. It will be 5 p.m. by the time you guys finish. And the reason that is, you guys start at 8 a.m. Well, from Johnny Comes Cave for 8 hours. Spend an hour fighting. Another 8-hour rest puts you guys at 5 p.m. Or, no, it should be midnight. Yeah.
Was Crystal able to reach back?
Midnight's a good time to hit them.
This is a good time to strike.
Yeah.
Yep. So, Crystal, you're going to go ahead and do your Greater Restoration on Coin. Coin, you recover all of your maximum hit points.
Nice.
Isn't Crystal's the only one who can't see in the dark, right? We'll need to give them some way to see in the dark.
Unless you want me to just be my own flashlight, which is what I usually do.
Yeah, but it'd be better if we could just all see in the dark, because then we don't have a giant light where the party is.
But I agree, but also once we actually make contact, it doesn't matter much if Crystal turns into her own.
Well, but that doesn't give a lot of range. Like you don't. Light only goes out to like 30 feet, so she wouldn't be able to see anybody making range attacks against her from a long way away would have advantage. She just wouldn't be able to see what's going on to do like a healing word or something.
Yeah.
If someone's far away.
I mean, do we have the spell Dark Vision? Anyone?
Maybe.
Even those of us with dark vision are going to be more limited. Like 60 feet isn't fantastic either.
And we can cast light on multiple people.
It is a cantrip.
So
I
if
guess.
like 3 of us have it lit, then Crystal is likely going to be able to see everybody she needs for healing word, and it helps limit. I mean, and Tati's right. There are going to be uphill parts to the nature of this environment, anyways.
Well, I was just thinking actually that if we wanted to make visibility something for Crystal, we should make it for all of us and just like scatter some light fucking everywhere.
Also,
I don't think they're making drugs in the dark, so like
in
there's
terms
probably
of-
some lighting.
I agree.
In terms of dark vision, Ruza does have 120 feet, so they have great dark vision.
Also, what would fix it?
Well,
is if
you
we
can
blew up
be
the drug lab.
the leader of dark vision then.
Here's what we do.
Dark vision.
Here's what we do. Thaumaturgy lets you alter the appearance of your eyes. So Crystal, alter your eyes to look like they have dark vision. You won't have dark vision, but it'll be a morale boost.
Yep, you're right. Also, she probably wouldn't wear the goggles because it would mess with her like image, so that'd be a much more satisfactory.
We need to find fashionable
Maybe
goggles.
just some real nice
Can you guys
glasses
keep
or
talking for like
something.
2 more minutes?
Oh, here we go.
I'm kind of curious. I feel like this is a stretch. For Druidcraft, would it be possible to have a sensory effect of like fireflies? Like a very minuscule light source?
Sure.
Okay, just curious. It might be an option to sort of subtly have fireflies, so it's no one is illuminated like they can be seen in the dark, but Crystal would have an idea of, oh, that's where a teammate is, where the fireflies
I mean, I think at the end of the day, it's the same result where if they have dark vision and Crystal can't see out that far, then they can just shoot them from like not being seen and get advantage. But if we light up the whole area, then that whole thing is negated anyways.
No, I've got
What
it.
if we landed with a torch in each hand?
I can
then
give Crystal
just-
dark vision whenever we need it.
Stake
Okay.
the torch in.
Oh, I think I know what he's going for.
You spent 5 minutes on us.
On rhymingdictionary.com.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, okay, got it. Got it.
Okay, well, we'll need to get
polymorph and transforms Crystal into something with dark vision.
we'll need to get a lot closer.
I will throw it out there. I mean, on top of your idea, not instead of, because yours is better, Brent. But just throwing it out there that like if at any point we want to even the field a little bit with the vision, I can at this level I can get a fog cloud to be like huge, and if I mostly just need to aim it at like everywhere but where we are, 100-foot radius or 80-foot radius fog cloud starts to look pretty cool. So just throwing that out there.
If only we could see it.
Wait, maybe we could throw a fog cloud out in front of us where all the other baddies are while we attack the leader.
I like that idea.
I mean, yeah, I think I like that.
Well,
Just a huge fog cloud.
yeah, we may have to. Also keep in mind, I expected to have to use at least one fog cloud while we're flying, because so that we don't get arrows shot at us while we're flying around. What's the moon like tonight, Eric?
There is no moon tonight.
Oh, well,
then
maybe we don't
might
need a
be able
fog
to get
cloud.
We might be able to get away with it, but if they start noticing us, if there's enough ambient light or campfire light or anything or starlight to notice us, I figured I would have to throw a fog cloud or two up during our flight to protect us from like round after round of longbows.
Well, by the time we approach, it'll probably, like, if we're really high in the air, like 600 feet, and then we just dive down, they won't have much time.
Yeah, it's also. I mean, what's the effective range of a longbow? Like,
I guess it depends on short range and long range.
I mean, Ruzit's hard to hit anyway, and the rest of us, if we're riding on Ruzit's back, will be in full cover.
This partial cover. The longbow. Oh, effective range is 600 feet. So maybe if we are flying 605 feet.
The arrows just stop. Right.
They just stop. They just come right back down. Yeah. Woo! There you go, Eric. Eric's showing us the trajectory of the arrows when they hit above 600 feet.
Coin's gonna like hang.
Actual
from
knowledge,
Ruzit's-
that's called the apogee.
Coin's gonna hang from Ruzit's tail and just deflect them right at the edge. Just grab it from 601 feet.
Just
From
pat
seen
'em.
it.
Just hit them down.
Yeah.
And now they're poisoned because he hit them.
That's the strategy.
Mythbuster said, never shoot guns straight up.
Did we fight anyone with sorcery points?
Something about sorcery points.
What did you say?
Like, did we expend?
Among our enemies, did we fight anyone that had sorcery points?
Not to our knowledge. I think. I don't think we noticed any sorcery points sort of thing going on.
Sorcery points, what are those?
Something we don't have.
They're needed in a particular type of gambling.
Gambling.
Okay, well.
And we did have a crew member who was a sorcerer once, and her magic certainly was a gamble. That's why
Well,
we called her
rest it up.
Mayhem.
We have our plan. Are we ready? Ready to go?
Right, we're
already.
really going right back in. I'm just saying, we got lucky getting out last time. We might not get lucky again. I think we have a better plan, and we know what we're up against. But, okay.
Bren's at my house, Walker's at my house, which means I get to show him that I have somewhere in my garage. I have a large book called The Logic of Strategy, written by a man named Edward Luttwak, and he spends like 350 pages arguing. He's not that correct, but it's an interesting argument. And he spends like 350 pages arguing that the strategically wisest thing to do in any given situation is the least expected thing to do in any given situation, literally regardless of what that is. Mom, hey,
I don't.
Perfect.
I don't.
We're right on schedule then.
I don't
Yeah.
think this person has ever played chess.
Yeah, right. But his point is that that even if they are not expecting you to do it for a good reason, at the end of the day, people prepare for combat in a certain way, and you are.
And they don't prepare getting dive bombed by some like green
if you
dragon-like
hit them in a way
creature.
opposite- Right. If you
Okay.
hit them in a way they didn't prepare for, you are already ahead of the game.
I have to take that one.
I
I have to
don't-
take that one step further.
I don't wanna
If you yourself don't know what you're doing, how can the enemy ever know what you're doing?
So what's our plan? Are we trying to just wipe out everybody outside, or are we just gonna try and kill the leader and then get inside to a choke point? And that way it'll be harder for them to reach us.
Yeah, I mean, I'll
Probably
be honest.
that.
I think we kill the leader, and then to a certain extent, realistically, because you're right to be cautious, we have to see what happens. If we kill the leader and there is a significant impact on morale, as we expect, I think we can use terrain and smart tactics to keep pushing forward. If we kill their leader and they look at us like, yeah, so what? The dragon will get us a new one. We might need to bounce.
Yeah, but we have a way to bounce, which is flying back out.
Worth asking, what if they called the dragon back? It's been 12 hours. If they got attacked and summoned the dragon to assist in the defense, we're screwed.
We might be
'Cause I think
landing
if
on a
we-
dragon for all we know.
I think if we run into the
Well,
dragon, we get
we've been
whacked.
half a mile away, and I've been conscious this whole time, so I don't think there's been any dragons.
I think
It was
the dragon.
disguised, so how? I don't know how
the invisible
confidently.
dragon. That's right. Everybody shrugs.
I don't know how confidently we could say
dragon-
we would know the dragon didn't fly above us to
I
land.
think the dragon's either on the way back or already back.
Well, I mean, Isaac, for what it's worth, Isaac saw the dragon, or something very much like it, fly towards and then away from the camp on our previous watch. So I think Tati is a decent point of like, it seems like when it's doing traveling, it's visible. Eric, did we? I mean, at this point, some of our like, unless it was trying to be stealthy, like my passive perception is 21 while we were sitting around here. Did I see
You
it?
have not
dragon?
detected any dragon-like things going overhead.
I mean, obviously it's not foolproof, but I don't know how I don't know what better scouting we'll be able to do.
Let's find out.
All right, well,
Assessment.
now or never.
Joshua, you laying low here?
Yeah, man, I'm just gonna sit here and wait to be liberated from my debt and my new job opportunity.
It's a plan, man.
Is there anything about
Thinking
opening a
about your
restaurant?
Yes.
Are we thinking about like a? Wasn't it gonna do like a corn dog place?
Corn dogs. Huh. Okay, corn dogs. I can get behind that.
Whatever. We got something else to worry about though, other than corn dogs. We'll figure that out after.
Okay.
So, what's the plan? I assume Ruzin needs to be enormous for all of us to ride him. How long can you maintain that?
I said 4 minutes, and we're probably just gonna get really like decent, quite close, and then we can fly the rest of the distance.
Well, let's do the math. Fly has a duration of 10 minutes, so that's not the limiting. That's not the
4
bottleneck.
minutes.
Can we get in position from
if
where
I'm-
we
if
start
I'm-
flying?
If
Alright,
I'm dashing,
4
I'm
minutes.
making 120 feet every 6 seconds. So it would
10
take.
rounds a minute. That's 40 rounds times 60 feet per round. If you're dashing, we'll double that. That's 4,800 feet. That's almost a mile. So you can go approximately. Yeah, if
We're
we're
only
if
half a
we're
mile
within-
away. Couldn't we just
Yeah.
do it from here then? And it'd take probably about 2 minutes of my time before we're on map, and then I still have 2 minutes left.
How long will it take to fall?
Well,
Not very long.
Just to like help hedge the bet in your favor, I would say let's just walk that quarter mile closer, since he said
Yeah.
the patrols only go out a quarter mile, so we'll walk a little bit closer, and then we'll do it from there. Would be my, just to make sure you get the time you need. And then yeah, let's do it from there. So it'll be fly on 2 people because Featherfall can be cast on 5.
Okay.
Keep in mind, if they patrol half a mile out, they're more likely to see us taking off from within distance than if we were to do it further away.
Yeah, but they can't beat us back.
Can they get a message back faster than us?
Maybe. We don't-
Maybe. I guess it's worth, but like also at that point, I don't see that. Like if you're standing there, yes, I understand what you're saying. You'd see a dragon flying 500 feet away, but you'd also see it flying 1,800 feet away. It's like a quarter mile. Like I don't know. So
Yeah, I mean, it's plausible one way or the other.
Safety-wise, if we know we can make it from further, it seems like the safer bet. But if we can read it out, get a little closer, make sure no one's, staring straight in our direction. I mean, I can't imagine it'll make one difference. I think we should take off further, but I'm not gonna. This isn't a hill I'm gonna die on.
yeah, wherever you
Nope,
feel
that one
comfortable
is.
doing it. I don't think it matters.
No, the hill you're going to die on is right here.
Yeah.
Oh, good to know. I'll mark it. Let's mark it right now.
Bruce, wherever you prefer, I think we're good with.
Okay. Well, I mean,
You
get
guys
a
gonna
quarter
stop
of
at your
them,
potion melts.
get a quarter of a mile away, and then let's do this.
All right.
How many? I should get some more potions as well. If we're going for this, we should
Yeah.
be prepared.
We have
the
9
only-
potions of healing in the bag.
That's not a lot. I'll take 2 more.
I'll say
so
I already have mine.
make
I don't
them,
need to take
so-
any.
I forgot to subtract. I haven't subtracted any potions yet, but I did take 2. Oh, you already subtracted some. It looks like.
I have
'Cause I think
8
it was
like
at 9.
on my person, and I can give up some if needed.
I have a lot.
Well,
Who's got potions of greater healing still?
I have
none.
superior healing. I didn't use mine.
Okay, actually, I miscounted. I have 2 potions on my belt: a potion of healing and a superior potion of healing. So I'm gonna take 1 from the bag. So put 1 back.
I think Coin will actually put 2 from his person in the bag. So, plus 2 more.
I think there should be no potions in the bag. I think that when because we're
Yeah.
gonna find it very difficult to retreat here, unless
True.
we can ride Ruzid out again. I think that once we send it, we're
I
committed.
support that. Just leave it at
Then
7
we're
in the
sending
bag.
it.
Hey. All right, I'm gonna pet the dog for good luck, even though it means I have to wash my hand.
All right. I see people typing in chat. Are you? Do you want me to update the marker, or have you all already?
So the
3.
bag of holding is up to date from my perspective.
Okay.
I didn't touch it. I leave that. To
I'll remove the one then. Now what's up?
What's the green sleeping dust do?
Make some sleep.
you guys have.
I had
green
to guess.
sleeping dust?
Just
Damon's like, wait, wait a second. We got what?
Actually, we might not have that, because remember when we were breaking into the mansion, and Coin
You do
and
still have
Isaac.
a dose.
Okay, I guess we had 2.
Yes.
Well,
got some of that. We got a hat of disguise, oil of slipperiness. Who
But
wants
I
to
love
see
David's response. He's
a
sitting there
T-Rex
going,
fall
"Oh
down?
my god, we solved this."
Guys, we have to. Yeah, one of us. What's the check, Eric, to do?
Oh,
To
it's
blow it
20.
into their face?
It's a con save of 20.
No, I'm sorry. I mean, do we do anything, or is it just an action for us to blow the
Just
to
an
blow
action.
the dust?
Yeah.
One of us has to
This
hold
is-
an action to blow the
this is
dust into the
in-
behind one's face.
Okay, and then we take them out and we take out all of their friends before they wake up.
Yeah, you no, you kill her. You auto crit on an unconscious target. Like,
Oh.
we're trying to cut the head off the snake. Like, let's
Well,
make
is it how potent is this sleeping dust? Is it puts them to sleep and they could be woken up, or is it they're completely out?
You guys have never read the Green Sleeping Dust, have you?
Let me
This
be
is
clear,
in
Isaac.
character and out of character. What is the green sleeping dust?
I don't know how comfortable I am holding
What's
a
this
bag
bag?
of sleeping dust while we're falling. Just in terms of physics, the chances of that dust hitting my face feels like it's not zero.
You're probably immune to it.
I'm immune to everything, especially criticism.
Whoa, that's a broad statement right there.
That sounds like a challenge.
I'm immune to everything. Eric shows up with whatever he's not immune to.
But
I know a certain Drake warden in the Sunday campaign who'd be like, "You're immune to what?"
You know, like an allergy test. Let's go
Yes.
down the entire test of what I'm not immune to.
Yeah, exactly.
what I mean is, I don't. If we're falling that fast, how confidently can we keep this bag closed?
Oh, you won't be falling all that fast because of the feather fall.
I
guess we'll have to
that's
fall
a
pretty
backup
fast.
plan, Saphira.
I feel like it's just
Well,
as
well,
likely
it's-
that we spear ourselves with our rapiers.
Correct.
Coin will pull out the sleeping dust bag and he'll inspect it to see like how viable this hold action plan is.
See if it's still fresh.
Yeah.
Are you gonna sniff it? You know?
Just don't sample it.
Just a little doozy.
Green Sleeping Dust can literally knock people out for months.
Oh, okay. Well, if that's the case, then we can just murder the shit out of them.
Right, and to Coin's point, the bag is secure enough that we can hold the action.
How many
while
silvery
falling.
barbs can we use to fuck their saving throw?
I actually have a
At
question.
least 4,
I
I
have a-
think.
Is
I
that
have
the
a-
case, Eric?
Yeah, it's a DC 20 con save, and you can use your silvery barbs if you want.
We better pray that they don't have a legendary resistance, otherwise this whole plan will suck.
I have a
Well, we still
question
look-
because I don't think
Yeah.
this was ever actually experimented when we first got it. Green sleeping dust is technically a type of poison. As a
Yes.
grung, actual poison immunity. Is there any application there?
Yeah.
So he would be immune to it.
Uh-huh.
Presumably.
I'm immune
Okay.
to everything.
Yeah.
Everything
the
in this
trick
bag,
is
at
that, the thing is, this is not. If you read the thing, it's actually not a poison. It's a magic powder.
Gotcha. So it would then.
It would affect the grungs. Yes.
I'd believe it.
Okay,
are
so
Fun
slight,
things that appear to be poisons that are not.
slight
Then I'm gonna
addition to the
assume-
plans. Someone's gonna blow this sleeping dust on the person before we start wailing on them.
Yeah, that'll be perfect.
Okay, well. Everyone done their last minute checks?
Who's good? Is Coin taking it, or who has the best initiative?
He's the one holding it. He's expecting someone else to take it, but I think when no one else does, he'll just be like,
Looks like you're
All
Joe.
right.
I take
You
it
better
with,
be-
yeah,
You better
probably
land
won't
on the
be
right
a- a-
spot.
go ahead, Severe.
I take it back. You probably want me responsible for making sure people land safely, and two things at once may be a stretch.
Walking
Fair.
and chewing gum. It's too much.
I'm in a
You know what? It's so easy to actually swallow that gum.
Don't swallow the gum.
Well, I tried not to, but I was busy walking.
And then it just really goes to shit when you start talking at the same time.
See, Tati, yeah, understand. This is a very, very difficult task. So are we ready to fly? I've been
All right.
Let's do it.
dreaming of this all my life ever since this plan was built up.
I'm gonna just pull Death Talon aside, just real quick. I'm gonna leave you here for this round. Keep an eye on Joshua.
The bird turns, and you get the distinct impression he's wondering how he can eat Joshua.
Tasty.
I mean, if he figures it out, all the power to him.
Damn. Not a good babysitter.
Truly.
If Joshua is a baby, then we have bigger problems.
Before we leave, Crystal is gonna slip like a vial of liquid to Ruzid. And she's gonna be like, here's a preventative painkiller for your body slam. And it's Dream Lily, so.
Am I supposed to drink this?
You should also apply the oil of slipperiness.
Wait, but
Hang on.
you're gonna be riding on
Oh,
me.
well, we're going to be riding him. All right, fine.
Dream Lily just poisons you. I mean, that's not good.
Wait, I'd be poisoned.
No,
I don't want to be poisoned.
No, you're immune to fear, and then
Yeah.
and it's like a death ward. The first time you drop to 0 hit points, you drop to 1
Yeah.
instead.
Yes, but I'm poisoned. So, but that's really bad because I'm gonna need to probably make checks for flying around.
Does that mean that?
Yeah.
Well, I think
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yes,
It
ma'am.
might come in handy anyway.
Yeah,
It'd be
the
good for-
poison
well-
condition is gross, but it will save you. If you're like dodging, it's awesome.
Need some death wards.
Humility
I
is a death ward that has a poisoned downside.
Yeah, we just need death
Got
ward.
it. We'll use it your own risk.
Crystal, if you're flying
Mhm.
separately or like up next to him, then you should use the oil of slipperiness then. But like, it shouldn't go unused for this combat. If we're going to be on the receiving end of 8th level hold monsters, we all just failed fucking
Sorry,
Joshua's
I'm sorry.
wisdom saves. So we're definitely going to fail whatever 8th level. Right. Hey, come here.
Cheap
We're
shot.
definitely going to fail.
We'll definitely will want counter magic of some
Joshua
kind.
has a lot more charisma than you think he does. Just- It's just because
Yeah.
his beard hasn't
Joshua-
grown in,
Joshua's-
everyone thinks that maybe he hasn't like fully matured yet, but he is like his mind's there still.
He looks over
Right,
at you
he's
guys.
only 19, but his mind is older.
My point is that one of us should be immune to magical paralysis. If we're going to go into a battle where a spell can be cast that attempts to magically paralyze all of us, one of us should be immune.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Crystal can put the oil. Crystal can put the oil.
Freedom of
Finish the
movement does that.
sentence.
I can neutralize hold person with an action, because freedom of movement just works, and you can't be paralyzed. So we do have an answer to that, as long as I'm not the one getting, as long as I'm not the one paralyzed.
Yeah.
I think if the question is how do we not get paralyzed, I think the answer is just we wail on the caster until they drop concentration. If we're talking about
Unless we're paralyzed.
getting unparalyzed, freedom of movement cancels that, and then we can also just wail on the caster.
Oh yeah, in addition to, not instead of the oil.
Oh yeah. Okay. So the plan is Ruzid's gonna be in control because we're all gonna be riding him. But then Ruzid, we get above like 600 feet above where they are, and then we just dive bomb them. And then, like 30 feet off the ground, Ruzi, you can just dive, you can just crash into the leader if you want. But I think Saphira should silvery barbs herself and the rest of the party. I'll be
Featherfall, you mean?
I'll be flying. I think I'll give fly to myself alongside Ruzi.
You're that Saphira silvery barbs, you're falling damage.
Yep, we all heard that.
There are approximately
Well,
three
can I
problems with that
Yeah,
plan because
I'm not
first of all, I can't cast it. Second of all, there's no roll, and third of all, I can't cast it that many times.
Yeah, I meant Featherfall.
Just get combat reflexes. Aaron raising his eyebrow at that one. Just become an NPC.
That's what it takes.
Okay. Anyways. Okay, are we all ready for real now? For real? For real.
Ready.
Yo, I'm gonna take out Presto's magic hat and I'm gonna speak into it. I'm gonna say into the hat, our plan calls for perfect precision, but we're missing a crucial provision. To go in at night, Crystal needs to have sight, so I wish for a scroll of dark vision.
Okay. And the scroll of dark vision comes out of the hat.
Awesome.
Excellent. I will use the scroll immediately and cast dark vision on Crystal.
Add yourself your inspiration.
Yay! It has
Nice.
a duration of 8 hours, so it'll just be daylight by the time it wears off, and it doesn't require concentration.
All right, and that gives her dark vision up to 300 feet.
Does it?
60, I think.
don't know.
Crystal's like mid, like
Uh,
rubbing the oil all over her, and she's like, "Oh,
Oh,
good. Thanks for that."
For the duration, the creature has dark vision out to a range of 60.
Yeah. Twilight Cleric is one hell of a drug. 300 feet.
Okay, that's fine. I will. Okay. All right, and then when we're ready, I'm gonna cast a 5th level fly. I will be casting it on Ruzid, Crystal, and myself.
Okay. What else are you guys going to do now that those people are able to fly?
Ruse is gonna cast. Well, they're gonna use their Dragon's Might, and then they're also gonna cast Enlarge Reduce, and they're gonna lie prone so that people can actually get on their back.
All right.
Coin may not do it this early, but he's gonna ready an action for the sleeping dust at some point along.
All right.
the
Yeah,
line.
that's still a couple minutes away, but yeah, definitely want to have that.
Yeah, just
Okay.
queuing it up, not immediate.
I'm showing Ruzid at only 25 hit points. Is that right?
That's incorrect. I took the long rest. It should be at 100.
Okay.
It should have updated.
All right. I need to fix that. For
This is
some
out of
reason, it's
sync.
not.
Can I use some bondage rope to make a little handle holder on Ruzid?
Okay.
Just a place to grip.
At this point, you guys are on a timer, so you have to do everything you're doing now very quickly.
It already happened. I was ready with this little harness as soon as you got big.
Okay.
That's why I put the oil on.
I think
Okay.
Coin will probably have his gloves and maybe shoes on to make sure that he doesn't poison Ruzid.
Okay.
when riding.
I mean, I think we just get on very quickly.
Sounds good to me.
Up on.
right.
Last question, only question on my part, really quickly, is, and I can ask this as we're going, so I'm not delaying time. I can do my fireball that is a flat 60 damage to everybody. Should I do that as we are free falling? The instant we're like 5 foot, and should that be how we really open? Because
Yes.
Not a bad.
Very good
That's-
idea.
Okay, cool.
I like that.
Would that
all right.
throw off our trajectory at all with the blowback?
It's gonna be a nuke. We just go in, they get fireball for 60, and then I drop on top of them for however much fall damage that's split between us.
Okay. I will. All right. So as we're flying over the dark plains, I'm feeling a little nervous, so I'll have a little snack and get some temporary hit points.
Actually, maybe I won't do the fall damage plan, but I'll probably just break my fall close. It might require a check or something, but I think that I'm
Alright.
capable of it. Just because if I take that much damage, then I could lose concentration, which would be bad.
As we're flying through the air on our way there, I'm gonna go over the battle plan again and reassure our teammates, and I'm gonna give Bardic Inspiration to Ruzid, Crystal, and Isaac.
All right.
Okay.
So I have Ruzid flying. Bryn, you're flying on your own, correct? Crystal's flying on her own.
I'm gonna be on Ruzid's back for now, but I do have a flying speed, so I can detach it.
Is anyone flying independent of Ruzid?
I wish.
I think just Crystal.
Yeah, just me.
Just Crystal. Okay. All right. So that's where we're going to go ahead and bring you guys onto the map.
Oh, you'll love to see it.
Oh, you didn't add in the token correctly.
Go ahead and get that token added for you. You wanted to use that one. I'm sorry. So, token. I don't know where that puts you. There's a token here. Ruzid. Ruzid 2. And...
They're multiplying.
No, they're not. Denied.
I don't have any sight.
No.
Hey.
Let's do it.
Also, I figured out a way to send. Wait, this might work. Token.
All right, and that is now updated as your default token. All right, all set. All right. So, where are you guys going? How high are you flying? First off,
We're at 600, like 10 feet, I think, right?
610
said.
feet.
Yeah.
Checks out.
Being stealthy.
Headed
Yep.
towards like the general direction of the box, right?
Well, yeah, we can see the lights of a campfire in this area on the bottom right, and we know where she.
We know where she
We know
was.
where she was. Maybe by the time we're over there, like directly above, we'll have a different view that will let us know exactly where she is.
Yeah, so we're aiming for over here, but we're in real time getting a better view of where we're trying to
Right.
drop at. Because presumably at the moment, the trees are obscuring our destination somewhat from this far.
So, where you guys want to go?
Basically, like here, right? Where we're.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, so let me go ahead and grab you guys, and we'll put you over there. Bloop. Bloop. All right. Where you guys want to adjust here?
We try and get closer to the box where we saw that she
Sure.
was hanging out.
Can I get a stealth check, please?
From everyone, or through the-
Yeah, we're going to get a nice average score.
take it from there.
I cannot see anything. Are we supposed to see something?
Crystal's.
Yeah,
There?
we should have sights around us.
Stealth. Don't let me
Can you
down.
see now, Crystal?
Yeah, I can see. Thank you.
That's not bad.
Yeah,
That was
16
a
That's
is,
good
really
stealth.
not bad.
16 is good for
Several. No, we have all above 10s except for Saphira. We have a nat 20 and a 29.
Yeah, that's
And,
I mean, I'm a rogue. How can you expect me to be
Saphira's
stealthy?
+4.
hey, the central.
Just think, if I were sailing, that would be a 1.
One of us is going to be under 5. It may as well be Saphira. Just saying.
So I do need to do a perception check for them.
For everyone?
They're going to be perceptive to see what they can see. You have been spotted on your way over. They can't do anything about it, but they do know you are there.
Okay, we'll drop as soon as we can. Can we just see?
Do you want to go over there? Okay.
I think we just want to see her if we can find
Yeah.
her. 'Cause
Well, we should be able to see.
Yeah, there she
her.
is.
There she is. And that's their
All right,
target.
can we-
And then
Can we drop directly on her?
Riz is gonna tuck their wings and start diving.
All right.
Okay. Where are you going?
I'm diving right towards this person.
Are you going to take the fall damage?
No, I'm gonna untuck my wings close to when I'm like close to the ground.
All right.
When he's 45. No, when he's 25 feet up, when we're just out of radius, my ready to action was to drop the thing on her.
All right.
Yeah.
Before we get to that point, then we are going to need to roll for initiative because you guys are entering archer range before you get to that point. Falling damage is faster than fly speed. So we have to handle initiatives different.
I was just getting ready.
Oh,
Yeah, sorry.
That is super loud.
Coin, I was casting.
Yeah.
Oh wait, holding action does concentration. So Coin, you didn't get my guidance for your initiative. Never mind. I was trying to
Roll
give you
it.
guidance for initiative. But...
Hey, they could always roll. Oh no, they rolled so much better. Never mind.
Yeah. All right. So here we go. Okay, they got a 17. Cool. So coming down the list here, you guys are descending from 600 feet. Saphira, you're on the back of the dragon. Kobold. Right?
Partially dragon.
Did you want to come off off of the kobold or not?
I think what I'm going. I guess I think what I'm going to do is hold up my fist as a signal to everyone who's planning to featherfall, and I'm going to ready my action to. No, I can't ready my action to jump and also featherfall.
Well, do you need to? Oh, do you use your reaction regardless of what readying, right? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I didn't. Okay. Let me just read. I probably should have.
So are you guys gonna hit the ground on these wizards first?
Yeah, I guess that's the thing. Like if we're more than 500 feet up, we would still be falling. Would we still be falling by the time this turn ends?
Yes.
Okay. In that case, I'll just jump off.
All right. Saphira jumps off. Okay. You fall 500 feet. You will be 100 feet off the ground. Crystal, you are flying at 610 feet. What would you like to do?
I feel like she would be screaming upon descent if character, but,
Ears popping.
yeah, absolutely. Crystal, I mean, it's a little bit awkward with initiative. I feel like she's gonna be falling like right after Ruzid. Like she's not gonna want to hit the ground before he does.
Okay.
So.
Are you falling or flying down?
Flying. She's flying.
Flying down, controlled speed. Okay.
Yeah, she's controlling her speed. Still screaming, possibly, but nonetheless, she is.
How far would you like to go?
She's going to. What's Saphir at? Saphir is at 100 feet.
Yep.
And Saphir
So you
just
fall
jumped.
500 feet. Got it.
Yeah.
You just tuck your wings and slow down at 100 feet. Awesome.
Yeah, that'd be great. She's also. Can she ready mass healing word?
Sure.
For when they land.
Absolutely, she can.
All right.
It's like you're
All right.
something bad to happen.
She's like, I don't know about this. She's like covered head to toe in oil right now. Like Crystal is completely black, like head to toe, like girl is like unrecognizable, screaming. So this
All right. So, we've got a couple things that are going to happen here. We've got 4 arrows that are going to be shot up at the 2 people who are in range. 1d2. So that's going to be Crystal. Just going from top down to left to right. All right. So, I gotta do that second time. All right, so 1 at Crystal, 1 at Saphir. So we got 2 shots at Crystal, 1 and 2. Neither of those should hit you, I don't believe, even with advantage.
Well, it isn't it disadvantaged because of the range?
100-foot range is not disadvantage.
Crystal's falling 500 feet.
Oh, I thought
Crystal
she
is-
fell to 100. I thought she fell by 100. Got it.
No,
Okay,
she
sorry.
only has 100 feet left to go.
Got it.
Are we
Sorry.
all right now, essentially?
Well, Saphira and Crystal are 100 feet off
Yeah.
the ground, so the rest of the party is still 600 feet up.
Yep. So that's going to change in just a second here. But initiative, this is one of the weak sides of D&D 5th edition. So 2 longbow shots on Saphira, 1 and 2, both with advantage. Does the 20 hit you, Saphira?
Both the 20 and the 17 do. I'm gonna uncanny dodge the 17.
All right, so you're going to take 4 piercing, 6 radiant.
What gives? Is there a reason why they have advantage on this attack?
Because Saphira can't see them.
Ah,
I don't believe Saphira can see them. Yeah, Saphira cannot see this person right here.
okay.
And the second one, the second one, I take the full 21.
Yep. So
Got it.
yeah, should be 14 plus 21, so 35 damage to Saphira. You're not concentrating anything yet, so no concentration check. All right. This guy down here. Gotta make sure I'm doing the right guy here. Yeah. That guy there is going to look up and prepare a spell. This person here, she's going to reach back and cock her arm and her elbow like she's ready to punch something really, really hard. This guy here is going to sit there, and we're just going to let him laugh for a moment. And yeah, the biomancer here is going to talk to the dinosaur. All right, that's going to be their turn. We go to Bryn Gemflower.
So I am still on Ruzit's back. Do I fall on my turn or on his turn?
Technically, you're falling on his turn, so you'll be
Okay.
descending at his rate of speed.
Okay, so I'm still 600 feet up in the air. So there's not a lot I can do. I can't concentrate on holding a spell because I would have to drop fly. I could drop fly. Is it worth it? Because we're all crashing in anyway. Um,
Actually, wait. We have enough to give feather falling to everyone. Well, no, we don't anymore if you do that. I don't know if
You're
you
right.
wanted to do
I
that.
forgot. Featherfall is yeah, you're right. Okay, so that means I'm not casting a spell. What's the range? Firebolt's 120. Yeah. I think I'll take a dodge action.
Okay.
And then yeah, I'm gonna fall with Ruzid.
All right.
The other. Let me just look over the list of actions real quick. Yeah, there's nothing productive I can do right now. It's not just dodge.
All right. Isaac, you're descending with Ruzid, right? Or are you jumping off?
No, I'm descending. I will. Yeah, I mean, I'll just
Prepare the action.
hold an action for my lightning ball,
Okay.
as it were.
Cool. Tati?
I am clinging to Ruzid, putting my faith in Saphira, and readying my rapier in one hand. I'm going to prepare an action to attack an enemy if they're within range.
Okay. All right. And Ruzid, here we go.
Fucking wings and diving. Right. So then I just fall 500 feet.
Okay.
That would have to
Now,
be
do
my
you
turn,
actually
right?
have wings, or are the wings simply fly?
I mean, fly spell can kind of be flavored whatever which
Yes.
way.
I just want to
But
make
the
sure
wings
that
are
they're
not
not
the wings are
actually
not tangible though. They're probably ethereal, if I were to guess, if it's a fly
Gotcha.
spell. So if they try to shoot the wings, it's not going to work. Though
Understood.
from an onlooker's perspective, it probably just looks like they're wings.
Okay. I then need to ask Isaac, at what point were you going to fire your lightning ball? How far?
Just before we come within range, I'm going to be putting it on.
And what is the range of your lightning ball?
Well, I guess if whenever you're in range, it's just time to chuck it,
Yeah,
right?
I guess I'll just do it as soon as I get. Yeah, I was just coming to that conclusion. Yeah, you're right, Zach. I'll just do it as soon as I get within range, I guess. So 150 feet.
You would get it within range from a 500-foot fall, so time for
Awesome.
some fireworks.
Okay.
I'll
So,
yeah, when I'm 150 feet up is when I cast it.
all right, 150 feet up is when you cast that. So, Ruzid is still descending, wings tucked, headed down, carrying everybody on the way down. So, okay, so the lightning ball fires. I have two guys in that circle. We're going to start with this guy here. His dexterity saving throw against your lightning ball is going to be an 18. And the other person's dexterity saving throw is going to be a 12.
Cool. So I use my channel divinity, so it is a flat 60 damage. So 30 to the one that succeeded and 60 to the one that failed.
All right, 60 damage to her.
Were they concentrating? Were they holding an action to cast a spell
This
or
one
something?
is, and he's going to do his save. So 30
Concentration
there.
check.
His concentration check has to be to 15.
Fortunate they take the full damage.
All right,
Oh,
he loses
nice.
his concentrated spell. All right. So, Ruzid, you will descend. The dispel magic that was going to be cast on your fly
Yeah, I figured
spell.
that they were gonna try that. I'm glad that you
Fizzled.
lost it.
All right, the lightning ball exploded. They have taken their damage. Ruzid, you fall all the way down to 100 feet. Is there anything else you'd like to do, or are you going to tuck and go all the way down?
So is this at this point? Do I still have my actions, or was that my turn?
Yeah. No,
Okay.
you still have your action. You've just fallen.
Okay, so then I think it would be wise for me to not fall for the rest of it and just fly down normally to not take fall damage. So
Right,
I'm
you've
gonna
descended
spend.
500 feet.
So can I spend my movement at this point, or is my movement expended?
No, you've just fallen.
Okay, so I'm gonna fly down another 60 feet in a more controlled manner, and
All
then
right, that
use
puts
my
you down at
action.
40 feet.
Then use my action to dash and land on top of this person at this point, for the rest
Okay.
of the 40 feet down.
Cool.
And then I'm going to use my action surge, and I'm going to make
One
some
moment.
attacks at this person.
Before you can use your action surge, her prepared action fires. Because now you are within 5 feet of her.
If she was
see
holding
what-
an action, doesn't she have to? Oh, it was
Not if it's not a spell.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry.
Not a spell, then it doesn't matter.
But
So her temporal strike is going to be a 23 to hit you.
Barely misses.
Barely misses. All right.
She's a +8.
And then
That's
I'm
going to
going.
be it.
I'm going to use my. I'm going to use my first attack to shove them. So I'm going to attempt to shove them. Athletics check with advantage. 25.
All right. Let's see here. Ooh. Oh goodness. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, she's
And
going
then
to
I'm
get shoved prone.
I'm going to use my second attack to attempt to grapple them.
Okay.
Oh, that's a lousy roll.
She's going to use acrobatics this time instead of the athletics.
You have a bardic. I'm going to use my bardic here. So 1d6,
Okay.
right?
Yep.
Hang on.
Is that correct?
Do they also have advantage?
Presumably. Is it? It's with advantage or?
No, you got it.
Oh, okay. Then I got it. Never mind. Okay, so they're grappled. They're on the floor and they're grappled. It is our time.
Yep.
And I have my bonus action still. Is there anything I can productive I could try to use with it? Actually, I could try to quicken out a spell here. This might be the time to do something like that. You know what? We're giving it our all. I'm gonna quicken out a. Well, this is. Trying to think about something for a moment. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna use my bonus action and spend 2 sorcery points, and I'm gonna quicken out a lightning lure to just get that extra damage in because we need to kill this person as quickly as possible. So here's the lightning lure.
All right. Strength
Uh,
saving.
Ignore the extra 4. That doesn't matter here.
Okay. She succeeds.
That is unlucky. Okay. I'm gonna end my turn.
All right. Bryn, did you have a reaction for getting on the ground?
That's a good question. I did not hold any actions. I just dodged.
Okay, you're dodging then.
Yeah. So I guess
Okay.
I'm still on Fuzik's back.
Tati, did you have a prepared action?
Yes, I would like to stab her with a sword.
Okay. She is currently prone.
Oh wait, mounted combatant.
Fantastic.
Oh wait, it doesn't actually matter here because we already get advantage, but it's the thought
I
that
get
counts.
super advantage.
All right.
Killed her
Right,
ass.
you will hit.
Oh,
For
that's some good damage.
34 damage.
Go, girl.
Kill her.
All right.
Could you
Yes,
try
sir.
a Siren Speak restart, Eric?
Absolutely.
Cheers. I'll be right back.
3, 2, 1. Starting. Cool. That should be working. Yes, I hope. For those of you who like it.
Working for me.
All right.
I got it.
Cool. So that's Ruzid's turn. Mr. Coin, you have descended from the heavens.
Yeah. Coin's
Town,
gonna
town.
pop off of Ruzid to within distance of her with his prepared action, and he's gonna try and do it, quickly as possible. Just throw the sleeping dust at her face.
Okay. Awesome. So you run up, and you're going to consume the sleeping dust by throwing it in her face.
Yeah, and I will say he'll be holding his breath, but he's not
Yep.
trying to be visible about it.
All right. So Constitution saving throw. She has to beat a DC 20.
Ooh,
She got a 7.
about to be the
She
blacked out
fell
one.
asleep.
Yeah.
It is really late at night. It's probably
Did she
past
fall asleep in Rouge's
Could be
arms?
time.
Like, I'm just asking.
Yes.
midnight.
It just was so
Lighten one.
comfortable. I was holding them so gently.
Rouge, you're so nice.
All right.
He'll
Anything
stand
else,
up.
Mr. Coin?
The enlightened one is now the incapacitated one.
He'll and turn.
Okay.
He's just standing up proud of himself.
Afira, you're 100 feet in the air.
Alright, I'm going to wait as long as I can to cast Featherfall, but I will cast Featherfall.
All right. Do you pull a 3-point landing, or do you land like Storm?
I actually land and use my bonus. Well, actually, hang on a second. Oh, this doesn't have somatic component. Oh, it has material. Never mind. Okay, I land and use my bonus action to make my cloak of billowing billow.
Okay, very much like Storm. Got it.
And I
Did you
take
go full
one-
Magneto? Yeah.
one step over, and I will go for a booming blade.
Okay, so you're going to Booming Blade a sleeping person.
Absolutely. Let's go, Saphira.
Oh, well,
I
Just
see.
in case she walks in her sleep. Just in case.
We're just being
I see no issues with this.
Okay.
Safe inside.
Oh, actually, yeah, no, I'm gonna go for it.
You have advantage.
That was not the attack roll.
Critically strike him. Come on. Murder.
Alright. A 22 will hit, so that will be a critical strike. You're going to deal 14 plus 24 is 38. 38 plus 15 would be 53. 53 plus 8, 61. 61 plus 4 is 65 damage to her. Awesome. And she wakes up.
Rude.
She was asleep, not incapacitated.
Didn't you
Oh.
say it could knock
Oh.
people out for months?
Yeah, as long as you don't mess with them.
That's fine. We got the damage off.
Oh,
That's
Yeah.
that's
Big
dramatic
big hits.
Just hit him with a bad touch and it'll be all over. You'll roll a 20 every time.
All right.
Yeah.
So,
and,
anything else, Saphira?
I will step back to here so that everyone else has more room to get to her.
Okay. Miss Latte, you are 100 feet in the air. What would you like to do?
Oh man.
Screaming like a girl.
Yeah.
Correct. Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that.
She is just going to lightly descend. I feel like still screaming like she's falling. And she'll land very gently right next to this.
Is this like an intimidating scream or like
GM goals is to
I'm
get
scared
Crystal
out of my
wings just so
mind.
she's always screaming.
I think it was like a fear, screaming out of fear, and then it like turns into like the closer she gets, she's like, I should be intimidating. This should be intimidating.
the scream just gets more angry.
It turns from roller coaster to Xena.
It's like kind of growling now, and everyone's like, what?
Yeah, I
Like,
think it works because Coin's looking up. Like, what the hell is happening?
She's like covered in mud. She's like, it's like her battle cry. Okay. So
Braveheart.
So when you went with the oil for the oil of slipperness, you went with like car oil. Like,
it's like a car like sticking.
not
my
just
God.
like the rock oil. You went with.
Yeah. Yeah. Fully. Like mud bath. Like full mud bath. Okay.
10W30. She's good.
You couldn't even hold her hand if you wanted to. Okay. So I think she's just gonna hit this I think she's just gonna walk up to her and she's gonna land very lightly, walk up to her and be like, oops, sorry, that was a mistake. And then she will be like, this is my favorite part, and she will hit them with a bad touch.
Okay. You will miss.
You have Bardic. You have Bardic Inspiration. You can throw it on that
Okay.
17.
Is this a D8?
It's a D6.
D6? Okay.
Okay, so you'll consume your bardic inspiration. Awesome. And you will manage to touch her. For how much?
This is what
31
happens when you're
necrotic
so
damage.
slippery.
Woohoo!
Okay.
Whoa.
All right, and then she's gonna bonus action her spiritual weapon.
Okay. So we can grab that. Spiritual weapon.
I don't think that hits, does it?
Well, it would have to.
18.
Would the spiritual weapon get advantage from it being prone?
Yeah, it
Okay.
does.
Oh,
And that would
there you
hit. Yep. Cool. So that's 12 force damage there. Got it?
Hmm.
Awesome.
Well, unfortunately, you'll get one more turn. So
That's it. Yep.
Okay. All right. She snarls up at Ruzid. And this guy here.
I know what's coming. Round 2 of Dispel Magic.
He's going to
On the ground.
slide in to right there. Okay. And is going to grab her hand and cast Dimension Door.
Can he occupy spiritual weapon space?
Do I see a
Yes,
creature within
the spectral weapon can be taken up by anybody's character.
Eric, do I see a creature within 60 feet of me casting a spell?
You do.
I would like to respond with subtle counterspell.
Okay, cool.
Take a sorcery point.
All right. So this guy's Dimension Door does not go off. This guy does Animal Friendship on the T-Rex. And T-Rex is going to move up to Ruzid.
I think I'm blocking the way.
Bite
Yeah.
a Ruzid. A 15 will not bite a Ruzid.
Nope.
Okay. Oh goodness. Let's see. This guy here is done laughing. He does not find this funny anymore.
Yeah, who's funny now?
He's going to run up to there. And he's going to swing a silver longsword. And he's going to attack one of the two people there. 1d2. That's going to be Ruzid. Silver longsword twice. Once.
Oh,
I'm gonna silvery
Lucid?
barbs that.
You're going to silvery barbs that? Okay.
Please don't crit again. Okay,
That's going to
great.
be an 18 to hit you on the first swing. The second swing is
Also,
going to
I'm
be a
gonna
20.
give myself advantage on my next saving throw.
Cool.
Good call.
All right, you gain your own advantage. That guy's second swing is a 20. That should miss you, I believe.
Yeah.
All right. This person snarls up at you from the prone position and disappears as your hand crunches down into the surface of the ground. You do not know where this person went as they casted a spell.
Can I try and identify the spell?
Sure. The spell is a 7th level spell, so it's a DC 17 to identify. Arcana, please.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
All right, I will send this to you. There you go.
All right. Well, okay. She's
And I'm going to send you where they teleported to.
Oh, cool.
Oh well, they're out of the equation at least. If it's teleport.
Really? Okay.
Yep. Okay. This person here is going to move. I'm going to go over there where I can shoot a Ruzid. Oh, I can shoot a coin from there. Can coin see me from there? Coin can see me from there. Alright, well, coin, this guy shoots at you normally. Once
The
and
guy-
twice.
Behind
This guy
me?
here. Yep. A 17 to
those-
hit your coin.
Both miss.
Okay. And then over here, this person. 1d7. Number 2 would be that would be Bruiser, I guess, right?
It's always me. I'm always the target. Great. Keep on coming.
I'm your target.
1, 2. 19 will miss you.
We should have done this strategy just from the start.
Honestly, this is
In the
this is
first
going
place.
more according to plan than I would have ever expected so far.
Yeah. That's gonna be their turns. We
I'll be-
now go to Crystal Latte.
The big bad TP'd away, but that's
nope, sorry.
honestly about as
This
good
just
as
went.
killing them right now.
Bryn, you are up next.
I have reason to believe that she's still in the area, specifically some distance directly above us. I don't know whether she's trying to flee or whether she's gonna come back and do like a similar dive bomb attack that we just did, and whether she's gonna do that back to us. Sorry,
You don't know how high above us?
300 feet, which is a problem. So I have a question, Eric.
Yes, sir.
Is... No, that doesn't work. Yes, it does work. I have a question about the wording of a certain spell. If I need to know somebody's name, is the Enlightened One a sufficient moniker to be able to...
It is not.
Fuck! Oh, that was going to be so cool. Okay.
A title is not equal to a name. And onomancy sucks for players specifically for this reason. And this is why Wizards of the Coast did not allow onomancers, because they suck unless you can get the full name.
Okay. No, that's disappointing,
It's
but...
not even like a unique title. It's just like regional manager.
Yes.
Okay.
You don't even know what
okay,
company she's with. She could be any fucking thing.
No longer dodging and no longer missing a reaction. Still concentrating though. Okay, so fly straight up and distant psychic glance is no longer on the table because, well, my dark vision only goes out to 60. So I presume that if she's more than 60 feet away, I'm not going to be able to see her.
Right.
Okay. In that case, let's...
Wait, doesn't Psychic Lance only require you to name a target? Isn't that what you're talking about it?
Yeah, you have to know you have to either be able to see them or you have to speak their name. And currently I cannot do either of those things.
Oh, we don't know their name, yeah.
Correct.
Well, like we do,
So-
the Enlightened one, right?
Title.
Oh.
That's what we were just trying to figure out, is whether the Enlightened One is enough to Psychic Lance, and it is not. That is unfortunate, but that is fine. Okay, these two guys on the ground don't actually scare me that much. My biggest concern is probably this guy, because he's the, alright, what's the range on you? Probably actually want to set a mirror image. Yeah, I'm going to... Might be able to see what he's doing. I'm gonna cast mirror image on myself.
Okay. Cool.
We'll just get that set up. We'll play it safe for now.
Awesome.
And that was my action. As my bonus action. Oh no, we gotta keep the sorcery points where they are. I think that will be. I'm still on the flying speed, so I think I'm going to. Oh no, this guy's in my ass, so I would have to disengage, or else. Yeah, I'll stay put. That'll be it for me.
All right, Isaac.
Okay. I'm gonna move just a little bit here. So that, let me make sure I measured this correctly. Cool. I'm going to activate the shard so that I can teleport over here.
Okay.
I'm gonna start taking this guy's attention. Walk behind
All
him.
right.
I don't think my dark vision is on for what it's worth. For the background. He does have to make a DC 14 dex save or take 4 lightning damage.
Okay.
Thank you.
4 lightning damage. Awesome.
Is he concentrating on anything?
He is not yet.
Okay, cool. Interesting. Okay. I'm going to then send a 4th level fireball 300 feet above where we just were.
All right.
I'm gonna make it. You know what? I'm gonna make it acid, and I'm gonna try and see if I can splash it in a outline
Okay.
to try and make her somewhat visible.
The guy next to you reaches out and clamps his hand over your mouth as he does a 4th level counter spell.
Interesting. Okay. So I hate him. I'm gonna first 3 point.
Is it worth counter
No,
spell?
it's not on that damage roll. Not on that
So,
damage roll.
it's less about the damage and more protection. Let's
Yeah,
use her action to teleport.
Up to you.
So she unlikely. No, I don't think. Okay, no, we'll let it go.
Okay. Alright. I have a bonus action to. Can I just like bitch slap him as a bonus action? Is that a thing?
I don't think you
alright.
have bitch slap. I think that's only Crystal.
I gotta take a level in monk for that.
No,
I gotta take a level in crystal for that. Yeah.
That's a separate feat. Is bonus
Yeah.
action bitch slap.
The crystal field.
I'm
Otherwise,
looking.
you have to-
I'm looking forward to
otherwise,
that class that she teaches.
You have to
bears.
make an athletics roll, a stealth roll, and a performance roll.
A lot of things. Damn.
Does anybody need really quick before my turn ends? Does anybody need sanctuary?
I'm okay for the immune
Okay.
feature. Save your spell slots for now.
Cool. Just wanted to. All right. Then I'm done.
Miss Tati.
I don't suppose Ruzid counts as a mount.
No.
Alright, can I use?
Come on.
Can
No.
Can I prepare
Boo.
an action for if this punk underneath Ruzid becomes grappled or blinded or otherwise put in a position that I would have advantage over him?
Okay. Sure. You can put yourself in a preparatory position.
Mhm.
All right. Ruzid. Tati tries to grab your head and point you at the guy to the south.
This guy. I mean, Ruzid already had their eyes on him, so he's just gonna shove him.
Okay.
And then it's time to stab. If this
All
succeeds.
right. Athletics check.
No way, Jose.
All right. So he goes prone.
You have advantage.
Can I go now, or do you want to
Yes.
finish?
Go ahead.
No, go.
It will
Take.
technically happen
stab.
right now. A 25 will hit for 27 damage. Awesome.
And then Ruz is gonna attack them as well. This bandage. 20 to hit,
20 will hit.
and add another d6 for another 1,
8
9
damage.
damage.
9 damage. Yep.
And then with my bonus action, I'm gonna attempt to grapple them.
Okay. And they're going to wriggle with their acrobatics.
Tied.
And they are free. They did not get grappled.
I'm gonna use my bardic,
Okay. You did grapple them as they're prone.
and I'm gonna drag them over to here so that I'm not being flanked anymore,
Okay.
or potentially flanked.
Alright.
And wait, let me. Who's right there? This is Bryn. I'm actually gonna drag him 5. I'm gonna drag him over to here, so that he's not next to Bryn. And then I'm going to end my turn.
Mr. Coin.
All right,
No more
so
bardic.
coins. I think he's gonna hop above Crystal. It's up to your discretion based on the weight of this thing. He's gonna try and flip the crate that's over the Crystal sideways. So
This
Sort of like-
crate is 20 feet long, I believe.
Maybe I could do it, but probably not.
maybe.
This
Okay,
crate
let's-
is the size of my chicken coop in the backyard. I know for a fact that the crate weighs, at that size, that crate weighs 600 pounds.
Bruiser could do it, but maybe not you.
Coin has the the ego to try it, but I think he'll probably hop.
Please
too
roll an
close to it.
athletics check.
No. I think he's gonna suss the weight of it, but when he realizes he can't actually flip it,
Yeah, roll an insight check real quick.
yeah.
Eric should have just
Alright,
been like, you
These
failed.
leather
Make an athletics
straps
check.
are how the T-Rexes flip them over.
Oh.
Ah. Cool.
Okay. Coin's gonna hop on top of the crate.
Create, yep,
The create. I can't move my token there, but you can assume he's on top of it.
sure. All right, I'm going to get rid of that lighting thing there. There you go.
I don't know if I can do this in my turn, but Coin's gonna look at the dinosaur. I don't. Like the inside thing's not my action, right?
Oh, no, you're good to go.
Coin. I don't want to risk it.
Okay.
He's just going to pull out his dagger,
Uh-huh,
apply poison to it,
sure.
and he's gonna try and jump to the side of this, like on the side of this dinosaur.
Okay,
Go for
roll an
standard.
athletics check, please.
Yeah.
All right, need you to beat a 18. As you jump to the side, it
Lucky?
steps. Oh, dang. Okay. Your lucky self, the dagger catches between the scales. Yep. You're able to grab a hold of it.
I'm
Awesome.
gonna just takes attacks, throw a stunning strike on that. Afterwards, he'll hop off.
All right. So, all those are going to hit.
And
We rolled
then
19 damage.
ups back to where he was.
Are
Con
you
save.
stunning striking one of them?
Yeah, stunning strike on.
All right, those are against the poisons. So the poison's fine, I believe, correct? And then for the
yeah,
stunning
yeah.
strike. Stunning strike is a 9.
Nice.
The T-Rex is stunned.
Nice.
Enter. That's it.
Well done.
Coin will be inspecting the straps again, but he won't do anything.
Miss Safira.
I will sing. Yeah, seeing that the T-Rex is stunned, I'm gonna. Yeah, I don't think I have a clear route to it. That doesn't get me in with nothing else. Oh well. I guess I will step here, then here. I'm gonna use my action to swing at the T-Rex.
With advantage. A 19 will hit. For 20 damage.
Then my bonus action to kind of do like a little spin move and swing at this guy here.
Okay. And that will hit for 6.
And I'll step out of the way and end my turn.
Miss Crystal.
Saphira, did you name your cutlasses? Is that new?
Yes.
I love it.
What are you doing, Crystal? You're muted and I cannot hear
Yeah.
you.
You're not picking up.
My bad. I'm here. Okay. So Crystal's gonna fly again.
Okay.
I get 60 feet, right?
Yep.
Yeah, she's gonna fly over to. And let's do. She's gonna use her bonus action first. To cast command on this guy. And
Okay.
she's gonna tell him to grovel.
All right. His wisdom saving throw is an 8. He will be groveling.
Excellent. Excellent.
Great, yeah, and then I think it's like while she's flying that she's like gonna be telling him grovel, and then she's gonna cast as her action her 4th level Spirit Guardians, so that way when she lands, it's like a bunch of cheerleaders like landing all at the same time around like.
All right. Cool. And that's a 15-foot diameter or radius, right?
Yeah.
All right. Cool. All right. Anything else, Crystal? Nope. All right. This guy grovels. This guy's stunned. This guy here. Oh, who are we gonna shoot? I can still see all 7 of you. So 1d7 or 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's roosted actually.
Always me. Thumbs up.
You're the big guy. Once and
Big guy.
twice. Does a 25 hit you?
Where are they getting advantage from?
You can't see them.
Yeah, I can. I have
you
120
can?
foot dark vision.
Yep, you can see them. Never mind. 14 does not hit you. Okay. Goodness. Alright, well, where this guy's standing, the only person I can see would be
Oh.
Cor or you.
That's a Spirit Guardians roll. Holy shit.
Alright, so Coin, you're going to catch 2 shots from behind, once and twice.
Miss.
Yep. Oh, goodness gracious. Alright. This guy here is going to cast a spell. Right in your face, he's casting the spell. Bryn, do you want to do anything about it?
Can you hear us? Testing audio?
We hear you.
Okay,
We
here
hear
we
you.
go. Alright, are we on the bad guy's turn now?
Yes.
Okay, what's going on?
This guy right here is going to be casting a spell.
Alright, may I try to identify the spell first?
Absolutely. It is a 4th level spell, so I need an Arcana check of 14.
Alright, we can do that. No problem.
Okay. There you go.
Oh, yuck. Oh, that's gross, but does it merit a... Yeah, I don't like it, but I'm gonna subtle counterspell this. I'll
Okay.
use another 4th level spell slot.
Was it
Oh,
just
that
spell
feels-
magic?
It feels really bad. Oh, no, because I need to know where it is. Is this? No, we're just gonna nip this in the bud right now. So yeah, I will, oh, I haven't clicked the button yet, hang on. Yeah, we'll do another, upcast. Yep.
Okay. That is
I
a
don't-
4th level spell, so I need a spell casting modifier check. Gotta be to 14.
I am casting counterspell at
Okay, cool. You're doing a 4th level subtle, that's great. That ends that. This guy over here had his mentioned or disabled earlier. Yeah, you know what? He's going to look over at Bryn Gemflower. Looks at. Let's find out. Who are we going to do this on? Oh, 1d2. Yeah, we're going to do it on Bryn. This guy's going to cast a spell magic on Bryn. He just casts it normal 3rd level, the spell magic.
Okay. So mirror image is gonna go away. And then, how does this work with fly? You want to cast it? It's a 3rd level effect, but I cast it using a 5th level spell slot.
Okay,
what's
so he
the-
has to beat a DC 15 with his spellcasting modifier.
Okay.
So he has to get a 15. He gets a 5. You keep fly.
Are very spliced for now.
All right. What else do you have?
Mirror image is gone. I don't have any potions or. I think just mirror image goes away.
Cool. All
If I
right.
think of something else later, I'll get rid of it. But I really don't think I have anything other.
Fine. All good. All right. And then you hear a whistling from above. We're going to target one of the 4 people beneath me. 1d4.
Always Ruzid.
Nope. This case, it's Saphira.
The guys
Saphira.
they need to take Spirit Guardian damage really quick.
Oh, yes. Sorry.
T-Rex.
Wisdom
Just
saving
the
throw for
T-Rex
him,
and the
right?
guy. It was 20.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw for the dude. Okay. And the T-Rex. Sorry. And that was 29 damage, correct? Alright.
That is a brutal Spirit Guardians.
Well,
Wow, 8, 8, 6, and 7. That's a great roll.
Holy crap.
both of them took 29 damage. Alright, falling from the sky is this person. And she's going to attempt to temporal strike you on the way down. With the full falling damage, Saphira.
Okay.
Here we go. Does a 24 hit you?
I got you. I'm gonna use my reaction.
Okay.
I'm gonna have this attack hit this guy who's prone.
Okay. Regardless of the attack's range. Yep.
All I need to do
All
is
right.
see the person who's been targeted.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. So that will hit that other guy. He's going to take. This is going to be hilarious.
He's gonna die. He's fucking dead.
All right. So he's
Holy
going
shit.
to.
That too, right?
62 plus 67, so 109 damage to this guy. He dies. She will reduce the falling damage that she takes by 50.
I think you were right. I think she's got big monk levels.
Eric likes his Kensei monk.
Well, she's on the ground now, right next to us, right? Oh
Just
yeah.
a second. So she lands instead of here. The rune makes her land over here. She reduces the fall damage by 50, so she only takes 17 damage. And then she's going to use her bonus action. And she's going to teleport.
Well, figures.
And you get the distinct impression she went up into the sky somewhere.
We're gonna need to prepare an action.
Follow her? And anyone
She
else
is
follow?
too high to be seen.
Okay.
No, we can guess which direction she went, given where she came from last time.
I actually do have a picture of her. There you go.
I mean, we could save a counterspell for when she inevitably casts teleport and then she's hosed.
Well, teleport's a 7th level spell, so that's not guaranteed to work. I would have to hit a 17.
Could you apply a bardic to the die you roll for a counterspell?
I can, but I can't give bardic to myself.
All right, that is going to be the end of their turn. We go to Bryn Gemflower.
All right, so we've got a couple of bad guys. Things are going okay. This guy. All right. Well, for starters, I get my reaction back, so let's mark that down.
We should focus down the guys who can spam dispel magic.
Oh, I'm sorry. One other thing. This guy's body
Kind of,
disappears for the moment.
oh, I bet temporal strike knocked you out for a turn.
Gross.
So yeah, that's all it. I'm wondering if second level command is appropriate here, or can I just go for first level? All right, Saphira has an idea. What's your idea, Saphira?
Oh, I think it would be better as a surprise.
And presumably this idea is to deal with the teleporting assassin that keeps dropping on the party.
Oh yes.
Okay, good.
Worries.
I'm glad you have a plan, because I don't.
Okay. Is the dino still done?
Yes.
Yes, the dinosaur is stunned until the end of Coin's turn.
Okay. I'm going to. I'm going to take the disengage action,
Okay.
and then I'll use my fly speed. 5, 10, 15, 20. Is this the entrance to the cave over
It
here?
is not.
It is not. Okay.
No, those are some black rocks.
Okay. What's my distance to this guy? 40. We'll call this. That was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then that lets me see this guy. I use my action to disengage. I would really love to do a bonus action spell, but if we're going in and wanting to get out, I think I need to be conservative with my spell slot. So I'm gonna stay where I am.
Okay.
And
Isaac?
All right. I'm going to save. I'm going to hold my action for the next time I see her. The next time she's within 60 feet of me, the inline.
Okay.
Or I guess I should say the next time she dive bomb somebody, because if it's a little bit further than that, I can just or use it. But yeah, that's my. Honestly, that's it right now. I'm just gonna hold a command. It's gonna be second. It's gonna be second level. I'll get the guy in front of me too, but I'm gonna have to wait until he's within. And that's it.
Awesome.
But I'm sorry, really quickly, tactically for Risen for Saphira. So technically, command takes effect on their next turn. So keep that in mind. So when she drops, I will hit her with grovel. This is the tactical awkwardness of using command as a held action. Is that when you if they succumb to it, it takes effect on their next turn. So if she drops on this turn, I will hit her with command, and if that works, I will tell her to grovel, so that she will just on her next turn only do that instead of do anything else. But Saphira, I don't know what you're planning, so I wanted to make sure you could factor that in. That's it.
Okay.
All right. The guy next to you is looking at you quizzically. Tati.
I'm gonna take a potion from my belt and just nudge Saphira and tip it into her mouth.
Okay.
We're friendly. I'll hold that a second. I'm going to use my rope handholds to swing across Ruzin's shoulders and back and move to this side of him. And I want to attack the T-Rex.
Okay. And a 25 will hit the T-Rex for 26 damage. Awesome.
That's gonna be me. I will roll a spell potion in just a second.
All right. Ruzin.
I'm gonna swing at this guy. Well, but first I'm gonna shove him. First attack, I'm shoving this guy. 25.
For the little guy? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Athletics check for him. Acrobatics check for him. Okay,
Failure.
you got it. Cool. You
And then
fall
with
prone.
advantage, 23 to hit, or total of 12.
Got it.
And then a bonus action grapple.
Okay.
Ooh, that was lousy.
1 and a
He
2.
dodges away.
And a 2. Yeah. Okay. I will end my turn on that.
All right. Mr. Coin.
This isn't one of my proudest moments, but I think for my first time, I'm going to try and exploit Stunning Strike. I'm going to
Okay.
jump back on the
Exploit.
dino.
All right.
That's what it's man. Do it.
Yeah, you
Do the
spend your
exact same
resources.
thing.
All right.
It is
You're
with
gonna
advantage
hit?
now. These hits,
Yeah.
by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll
so-
roll them all again. Same order.
Yeah. All right. So all those are going to hit. We got 9,
Really
5,
the
and
last
7.
3,
Got
basically.
it.
But you can just
So-
keep trying until you succeed if you really want to stun them. Because with the 3 strikes.
All right. Those are
Oh, yeah.
poison bladed, right?
Yeah, naturally.
Each
Okay.
strike you could try to stunning strike. I'm trying to say.
That's for the
Heck.
poison. We're fine there. And then for the stunning strike.
Technically, the
hit
unarms
points-
aren't poisoned because he has
Oh,
gloves,
these.
but it
Okay.
doesn't
Gotcha.
matter.
I thought those were with daggers.
No, the daggers are, but the
Gotcha.
the bonus action is unarmed with gloves.
Gotcha.
'Cause I
Okay.
didn't-
And then the versus you're using how many stunning strikes?
I mean, why don't you just roll 1, and if it lands,
Sure.
just do it 1 by 1, because
You resist the first one.
yeah, go again.
Oh,
Resist the second one.
Go again.
there you go.
Fails the third.
Roll me another one.
He failed.
Yeah. Yeah, we take those.
All right. Cool. All right. So
Afterwards, he will
Mhm.
hop off again.
okay.
That's it.
Saphira.
Alright. I'm going to start my turn by activating Blade Thong with my bonus action. Going to again take advantage of that stunned dino and try and hit it. Booming
Okay.
Blade.
That will hit for 22 damage. Plus 3. Got it.
I will move out of the way, and I will turn my attention toward the sky and just
Okay.
get ready for the Enlightened One to drop down again.
All right. Crystal.
Oh, I think
When
you're
is-
muted, Crystal.
Yeah. Thank you. When he counterspelled Isaac, did this guy next to me, did he say anything when he covered his mouth, or did he do that side?
No, he absolutely had to say the word.
Okay. Yeah. Then. I feel like I have some rope, so I kind of want to just like tie this guy up and gag him. What do I have to do with that?
Well,
Tati, you're influenced, not me.
you would have to roll an athletics check to first off grapple him,
Okay.
because right now he just got done groveling.
Well, it's going to happen on his turn, so if he grovels again, he can't use his reaction. Like, he can't do anything on his
Right.
turn other than what Brandon do.
Then what
So
you
he couldn't counterspell
This-
those turns.
Yeah. Okay. It's probably just easier to just. I was kind of like seeing if we could just keep him tied up instead of having. But okay.
Well, we only what?
Yeah.
Tying someone up is a multi-step process.
Yeah.
So unfortunate. Tati makes
Oh,
it look
well,
so
if
easy.
you
No, Ruzin can always grab them with one claw, and that's essentially tying them up.
That's true.
So if you blind him, he can't counterspell a creature he can't see.
I really want to put blindness on this guy.
It's
but
a higher level spell slot, but and he can try and throw it off every turn. But it has the chance to stick without needing to reapply it.
Well, I can actually try both because command can be in the second.
As a bonus action. True.
Yeah, so I can actually. Okay, let's command him first to keep groveling. Yeah.
He will not do so.
Oh. Alright. Yeah, let's try blind this.
Okay, you're gonna try to blind him. All right, that's a Constitution saving throw, correct?
Yeah.
All right.
What the?
I'm gonna use my reaction to silvery barbs.
You're gonna use your reaction. Awesome. You got a 17.
It's a +2. Come on.
Damn, dude.
I just wanted to tell a story.
I'm gonna give Saphira advantage on their next roll.
Okay.
Well, alright, guys.
Yeah, you do.
Is what it is. Yeah, so I'm basically out of.
Tried our best.
Yeah, I do think I'm gonna try to get everybody into these. I don't know if I can reach. No, I'll just stay put. Everyone's too spread
Alright.
out. So I'm done.
Cool. All right, so this guy needs to make his wisdom saving throw. He succeeds. The T-Rex fails. How much damage are they taking from cheerleader slaps?
So much.
He takes 5.
Wow.
Wow.
That's the opposite of that first one.
Yeah.
The duality.
Yep. All right. So this guy here does not like being between you two. So he's going to take the disengage action. He's going to move here, 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 here. Half speed, right? 5, 10, 15. So we disengage to there. And he has one more square movement. He can get there. All right. Goodness, Google move. All right. This guy can shoot any one of the 7 of y'all. That's gonna be Crystal. Crystal, can you see that guy? No. Alright, so 2 shots from that guy. 1 and 2. So does a 20 hit you?
No.
Alright. However, the 25 is going to be a critical strike.
Why can't Crystal see him?
Because her line of sight prevents her from seeing the corner. He can see her corner, though.
Wait,
Yeah.
their 60-foot dark vision doesn't help here.
No, it's
Oh, yeah.
because of the block here. This block right here prevents her from seeing him.
Okay. Do they have like the high ground or something? Can they see over the block?
They can see the corner of her here.
Okay.
It's a line of sight thing. So,
Right. That's a lot of damage.
yeah, a lot of angles. All right, so you don't have any matching armor, do you, Crystal? Nope. All right, so the critical strike here is going to be 18 plus 24 is 42. 42 plus 17 is 59 damage to Crystal.
So much damage. You like silvery barbs this? I might.
Okay.
I might get that. But if I don't, then what happens? We still got to deal with.
The Spirit Guardians is lost.
I believe you used your reaction to counterspell this guy, did you not?
That was on the previous turn.
You're correct.
My deck up right now.
Alright.
Nope. Better the devil you. No, that's the wrong thing. Fucking count. Let's still reroll. Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm going to reroll that. Critical hit.
He gives a
All right.
14.
All right, and then I will give myself advantage on my next D20 roll in case I need to.
All right.
Because I rarely.
This guy is prone, but not grappled, correct?
I think
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
correct,
yeah. Correct. Prone but not grappled.
Alright. Prone but not grappled. You interrupted his greater invisibility. He doesn't have that anymore. He doesn't have his dimension door. He can stand up. He could. Not gonna happen though.
He just hasn't had Coin explain it to him yet. Joshua understood after plenty of attempts.
He'll get it.
This guy runs over to here and is going to attack Ruzid. And he does not have advantage because the T-Rex is stunned at the moment. So, here we go. Using two hands. A 20 will miss you, and an 8 will miss you. This guy can only see Coin and Ruzid. 22. So, Mr. Coin, we're going to shoot at you. Once and twice. Neither of those will hit you. All right. Now, who should I fall down on? 7. That's Miss Saphira again.
Jeez.
The instant that
She's lucky.
she gets within range, I'm going to cast Featherfall on her.
You're going to cast Featherfall on her. All right.
Genius.
That is actually fucking hilarious.
Giga brain.
She
That is
Featherfalls
Giga Brain. That is Giga
down
Brain.
to you. And as she descends from the heavens like a thunderbolt, she slows like in jello to approach you. She cocks her arm backwards and goes to temporal strike you. A 14 will miss you. Okay.
Action goes. And I have an idea here, Eric.
Are you going to use your reaction to command her?
Yes, but I've noticed something about the tactics being applied here, and I'd like to try and adapt to them.
Sure.
Can I, speaking of lines of sight, can this guy and I still see each other? We can't, right? We're good.
Yes. Yeah.
Great. So, what I noticed about this gentleman is that as such a good soldier, he's saving his counter spell because Crystal hit him with like 2 spells back to back, and he didn't counter spell those. So I assume he's saving for his one. So I'm gonna look at him directly in his eye, and as far as I know, he shouldn't have any way to know that I'm also upcasting it at a 2nd level. And so I'm gonna look at him and say grovel, and hopefully he doesn't have any way of knowing that I'm also upcasting it, and that the other person who's hearing that, his boss, is going to respond to it. But I'm looking dead at him, so can I do like a deception check or something to try to fool him into thinking I'm just hitting him with it?
The fun part is whenever Bryn asks me, can I identify what spell is being cast, I give him this lovely Arcana check.
Sure.
So we're going to let him do an Arcana check.
Sure,
So,
but he doesn't necessarily know who else I'm throwing it at, right? Like just that I'm upcasting.
correct. So his intelligence check is just a +5. So he's got to. You're doing this at 2nd level, so it's got to be a 12 for him to identify it. He got a 12.
Okay, so he knows I'm upcasting it. I want him to think that I'm, also talking to one of his buddies.
Roll a deception check.
Right. And I'm gonna use magical guidance if I have to.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna re-roll that. I don't like that.
Okay. And I'm going to make him do an insight check versus your deception of 22.
That's my bardic inspiration, because I want this. Inspiration. One. But there you go. I got a 23.
Okay. So his insight check to try to beat a 23.
Oh my god. And you know what? I deserve it.
Yeah. The dice wanted to tell the story. He cast counter spell upon your command.
Okay. Bad luck.
Yep. And this woman is going to go ahead and teleport away once again.
At this point, I think we should all just prepare actions to just throw range spells at her when she drops. She's so low that if we do that, she's probably gonna die.
All right. So that's going to be their turn. This guy over here is going to finally get involved. He's going to go ahead and step 30 feet over to here. And we're going to cast a spell on Coin. Coin, I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw. I need you to beat a DC 17 or be confused.
Nice.
You are fine. All right, that is my turn. We move to Bryn Gemflower.
All right. I get my reaction back. Good.
You guys are doing really good, by the way.
Turns out our plan actually worked, which is so shocking. I did not expect it to work to this extent.
I want to start maneuvering north before more of these guys get involved. We can finish probably the T-Rex, but how do we want to fight all these guys to the death? Well, let's see what a 60-foot range looks like.
But I think Zach was also right if we hold like cantrips for when she next.
I'm gonna hold a cantrip for when they drop.
I'm gonna move north a little bit. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Because that still keeps me in range to this guy for now. Yeah, that's fine. And we can start looking out what's north of us. And then my action. Alright, this is done. Okay, I'm gonna go for. Oh, I gotta be careful with these spell slots. Mirror image lasts 1 minute, not a very long time. I think we're just gonna use a cantrip here. I'm gonna cast Mind Sliver on this guy.
Okay, Mind Sliver on that guy. Awesome. That's the intelligence saving throw, correct?
Please and thank you.
All right, that's a 15.
That's not quite gonna get there. So 10 psychic damage, and we'll take off a D4. We'll have -3 for his next saving throw.
Cool. That'll be important, I believe.
I bet it will. That'll be all for me.
Mr. Isaac.
So speaking of this asshole,
Yes, sir.
his reaction. I'd like to throw a fireball at his boss now that he can't counterspell that.
How
So
far is your fireball reach?
I'm gonna distance spell it, so it's 300 feet up per Bryn's previous description, which
All right.
I only assume to be accurate because the last time I followed it, it got counterspelled, and I gotta figure if I was gonna miss, he wouldn't have spent the time. So now that he spent his stupid little reaction on his I would like to throw a 4th level fireball right up there at this floating frustrated
Unseen point in the sky?
guy.
All right. Not that this is not the biggest signal flare that's ever been launched.
Yeah, there's going to be lightning. It's going to look good. It's going to be sparkly.
All right, where is the center of this?
The center of it will be
Directly above where?
directly above. It just per Bryn's, like where I first. I'm just going to fully repeat the first one I threw, which was like Bryn described it as right above the people here. So.
Okay, so right there. Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. So good news is that person is in that radius.
Great.
Bad news is they're probably gonna evasion.
Bad news is they will evasion it. Wait, he does not have evasion.
Oh,
What
never
the heck
mind.
is this?
Monk's sad.
Imagine.
He dodges it, so he takes 17 lightning damage. Or is it fire?
That was lightning.
Alright.
Oh no, I
Got
guess I didn't transmute. I guess I did distance, and I can't do both. So sorry. I guess it would be fire if that matters.
Right, so 17. Got it.
Right, but I can't do this.
It's not that one? Okay.
Everyone to hold their actions to kill them before they get to make their next move. Please.
That's my turn.
Alright. Tati?
Can I use a bonus action and hold my action?
Yep.
Alright. For Bruce's instructions, I will bonus action disengage and reposition to a more suitable place between the shoulders, and hold my action to shoot the cat lady if she
Okay.
shows back up in range.
Bruce in.
Gonna open their mouth and prepare a firebolt, and you see like a red glow of fire in their mouth. And they're
Alright.
looking up at the sky, waiting for this person to fall back down.
Mr. Coin?
Enter.
Oh, anything else? Okay, enter. Go.
So
Mr. Coin?
Essentially, specifically the paired action is I'm going to firebolt this person who's about to fall from the sky again.
Exactly.
Yeah. You know, just to be safe, I'm gonna switch it up and jump on the dinosaur and use Stunning Strike again.
If it ain't
Wailing on
broke,
this
don't
guy.
fix it. Yep. Alright, all those are gonna hit. So there's gonna be 26 damage. Awesome.
Yeah. It's advantage, but I won't even bother. Just take those
Alright.
rolls.
And you're using the dagger twice, so 2 con saves, 1 and 2. Both of those
Yeah.
succeed. And then versus the stunning strike, you said? First
Yeah,
one,
same thing, just roll one.
he's stunned.
There you go.
Nice.
Alright, so knock off another key point for that.
I don't even think Coin's gonna bother hopping off this time.
Okay.
Like, spinning the dagger. Like, you know what?
He's
Enter.
pretty
Yeah. One more round like that, and you can kill this thing with no help.
Yeah.
We're all trying.
Knowing
to...
Saphira, though, she's gonna be like, I could wait for this thing to fall out of the sky, or I can kill steal the T-Rex.
Kill, kill,
I mean-
kill.
Look, I can do both.
Oh, yeah. Prove it.
Okay.
Cause I still gotta make sure she doesn't land on someone.
Oh.
I
I
will
swear.
get in range and go for another booming blade.
Okay. Well, good news is, I don't think the kill steal is going to happen. Let's see. Nope, did not happen. Left you with 3 hit points.
Damn.
And then with my bonus, I'm kidding. Okay.
And with my bonus action.
3 hit points left.
Wait. You have your
I
bonus
would've-
action free. Cloak of Billowing.
It's already billowing though.
It is
Oh,
glowing.
you can't billow it harder.
Ooh.
I'd need a cloak of greater billing for that.
Welcome, greater
Okay, we
billowing.
need that as a new magic item, and I'm buying it.
It just makes the wearer look like they're in a wind tunnel.
No, it just makes the cape go like all the way above your head. It was so windy.
I'm just gonna move back to there, but yeah, I will not use a bonus action.
Okay,
Fair enough.
Miss Latte.
Okay, Crystal's gonna use her
Nice.
Okay.
Okay, we got 3 attacks coming at him. Hopefully that's enough to kill them.
Anything else, Crystal?
Yeah. Ruzen's sitting on my spiritual weapon. I can't see it, but it's yep, there it is. So we're gonna Crystal's gonna come in from the side and hit this T-Rex.
Oh.
He's letting die your guardian.
Say again?
Coins on top of this, turning from Saphir to Crystal.
He
Shoot!
said let it die to Spirit
Shoot!
Guardians.
Crystal, can you deal 3 damage?
Can ya?
Yes.
You know what? I'm gonna, because I can't do it now. You just saved me a key because I was going to use another stunning strike, even though it would do nothing.
Yep.
You never know. Having that point left could be key.
Man.
Now I'm gonna.
Yes, I
find
know.
an
Low
excuse to
hanging
turn it.
fruits.
And I'm just gonna get a little closer to this guy so that I can. Oh, look at that. Wait, 5, 10, 15, 30.
Can't counter us all.
Perfect. And we're gonna
You
hit
still have
this.
a fly. You still have a fly speed of 60.
Oh, right. So never mind. Well, we wanted this guy. I wanted to feed him both to the cheerleaders. So.
Feed him to the cheerleaders. Oh no. This changed into the wrong kind of movie.
Do the cheerleaders also get Pegasus wings?
They're like
I'd
harpies
like
at that point.
Yeah, I
They're
was
all
like, I think
very
so,
harpies.
Yeah.
Something
Flesh
straight
eating
out
harpies.
Buffy.
Yeah.
That's the end of our turn.
All right. These 2 guys need to make their saving throws at the start of their turn. So the archer guy is saved, and then the caster guy also saved. So what's the damage for the cheerleaders? Awesome. They take 6 damage. Got it. All right. So nobody's groveling at the moment.
Not yet.
Not yet. That's right.
They should be. They're not paying attention, that's why.
This guy here is going to go ahead and cast a spell magic on Spirit Guardians.
It is at level.
Yeah, so he has to make the check, and he uses intelligence. So, I mean, 14. Oh, the Spirit Guardians goes away. But he targeted that specific, not you, so your flight speed's still intact. This person is going to shoot at you twice. Once and twice. Neither of those will hit you. This guy here is going to strike at Ruzid. Because that's what he does. Once and twice. Missing Ruzid. This guy here is going to step closer to here. Not to there. We'll step to there. This guy is going to shoot Ruzin. So, shots 1 and 2. A 24 to hit you, Ruzid.
That hits, and I take 22 damage.
Yes, sir. You need to beat an
That
11
concentrate.
con save. Yep.
Yeah, I got it.
Whoa. Oh, so close. Almost interrupted this. And like a thunderbolt from the sky. Who we gonna land on? Number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's gonna be Tati.
So before they land, we're all shooting our spells, right?
Yep.
And I
So
guess
going down the order. Bryn, don't think you had anything, did you?
No prepared action. I don't
All right. Tati, your prepared action.
Chill touch.
Oh.
Will miss.
Well,
All right.
I don't have a great plus to hit, but
Ruzid's firebolt misses.
Ouch.
Then Saphira's Featherfall activates. Crystal, your guiding bolt. She has 14 hit points.
Please hit.
You will hit. For how much?
Hey.
And you will kill her.
That was close.
And her body slowly glides to the ground next to Tati.
Finally.
They probably have so many crazy magic items on them that we'll need to steal.
I wanted our soul.
I wish that was true, but unfortunately it's not.
Oh, boo.
Yeah.
Point says out loud.
Why is any of this working?
All
It was my
right.
plan. It was always gonna go great.
Cool. All right. The enlightened one's dead.
Does
All
anyone
right,
look
let's move to the
visibly
next-
shaken from the leader?
Oh
dying?
yeah, everyone's disturbed. They're all disturbed, and their script is changing. All right, Bryn, what would you like to
Oh,
do?
the plan is working.
That's just dead. The leader is dead. Let's start moving toward the cave. I've got a 60-foot fly speed. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3. That is a really big fucking health bar.
Dragon.
Oh, just what I like to hear.
Maybe 4, 5. No,
So the
it's
regalia,
not.
the crystal golem.
Yep. Okay. Alright. Well, I don't think I want to go much further. I might actually back up a little bit and wait for some support. I'm gonna use my action to dodge.
Okay.
And I think I've only moved about 30 feet, so I've got a couple more squares. Where's the foot? Where's the boot? Emoticon. Here it is. So I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3. I'll move to here. That'll be my turn.
All right, Isaac.
All right. I'm actually going to. Yeah, I think it's worth it just to be a little flashy about it. I'm going to, in the immediate aftermath of her death, move a little bit and teleport on top of the crate.
Okay.
I'm going to store 3 points of teleport before casting Thaumaturgy on myself. Gonna go Isaac's version of like Galadriel photo negative with the storm and like the thunderous voice. And I'm gonna try and do like I assume like an intimidate check to the crowd, and I'm just gonna be like, your enlightened one is dead on the ground. Get the fuck out of here before you meet the same fate, sort of sentiment.
Well, you're intimidate with advantage.
Okay. Again, I will, as always, with skill checks, I will re-roll with for a sorcery point if I don't like it. I might just take the 19.
He's got here we go. Wisdom saving throw. All right, they are visibly shaken. Cool.
Okay. I think I don't have enough movement to make it matter much. I'll just get a little bit closer to where we're eventually going. I think actually, yeah, he nods. Considering that done, I use my bonus action just for a little touch of nonchalance to like fly an extra 10 feet and turn my back on them and begin walking away towards them. So, like I've
Performance, please. This is called swagger.
Yeah, a lot of it.
Landing.
There we go.
And they got that swag.
Anything else, Isaac?
Oh,
All right. Miss Tati.
I would like to. Can I Can I hide behind Ruzid's big wings and reposition? And
Technically, only from 2 people at a time.
from
Who are you trying to hide from?
this punk over here.
Yeah, you can do that from where you're standing.
Alright. I'm gonna hide and then get over here.
Okay. Okay, so I should have had you roll a stealth check on that hide.
Oh.
But you hit him anyway.
I hit him anyway.
For 26 damage. Cool. Anything else?
I'm just hanging onto the side of Ruzid like he's rigging on a ship.
Okay. Except for those ropes are plush.
I don't mind.
Okay. Ruzid, what would you like to do?
Can I flip this crate off of the crystal?
You can attempt to. It requires an athletics check of 28 to flip.
Got it.
Oh. Coin's probably annoying you the whole time. Like,
Yeah, a little to the left. No, you gotta grab it from below with the back.
He just fucking just flips the whole thing.
like my
There you
dad
go.
watching me park. It's like,
Presumably-
Get your nails under.
Wait.
You're gonna break your nails.
Wait a
like
second.
That. Straight into your back.
That was so specific.
There's a story here I want to hear after the session.
Presumably this is like his action, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll use my bonus action to second one, and that'll be my
Okay.
turn. I'll need to roll that.
Any movement?
Heal for 13. No, I don't really want to get off attacked right now.
Going. We're starting to head northeast.
I can fly pretty fast. I mean, yeah, I guess. Let's see. I mean, I don't want to leave Saphira behind. I don't want to leave Toddy behind because they're right here. I
He's
think.
holding onto his
I'm
straps.
on you.
Oh, okay. If that's the case, then yeah, I will fly away actually and take the off attack. So I'll fly over to there,
Oh, that they're gonna use.
right here.
Okay. Let's
Are
go
we
ahead and see if
taking the
that
lead
guy's
with
good.
us?
Here.
Yeah, I don't think I need to pick them up with like part of my action or something, right? Though I'm pretty sure Saphira could move pretty far on their own anyways, so it's probably okay.
All right.
Yeah, I think.
Did you want to take the free interaction of taking the enlightened one with you?
Oh, yeah.
All right. All right, Mr. Coin.
he'll hop off of the Deinosaur. So he-
Deinosaur. Wow. Could have been a princess in England with that.
Yeah,
That's an old joke.
I get it. You know, I think with it uncovered, Coin's gonna try and wayfind the area for information, particularly in the cave, to whatever avail that ends up being.
Okay. You can see yourself standing before the opening of the cave. You see your little silhouette in the stream. Unfortunately, the crystal is not in the cave, so it can't show you what's inside the cave.
Alright, he'll admire the view for a few moments and then get back up off the ground.
Yep, you can see flickering firelight. You see people running around, etc.
Yeah, very, like, immediate, matter-of-fact stuff.
Yep.
So, alright, he'll turn around towards the cave.
Sure.
Probably do a full hop across the dino.
Okay. And for the record, the cave is in this direction.
Is it?
Yeah, it's upward.
Oh, okay. Well, if you're fine with it, he'll hop upwards.
Yeah.
And I was hopping in cave direction.
All good. Yep. All right, Saphira.
Alright. I see everyone moving in that direction. I'm gonna first go this way, 30 feet. Introduce this guy to my friend, Booming Blade.
Okay. That will hit for 21 damage.
Mungie.
That is say.
Ooh, actually, you know what? Nah, we'll let it slide. 25 damage.
Okay. And I will just say, don't follow. And spin off of him 10 feet to complete my regular movement. Bonus action to dash. 35, 30, 35. Brent, what is that? And I
Crystal?
Alright.
Actually, yeah, we'll do this. It's good. This will be the last round.
Take that.
He doesn't take it.
Just clear it. I guess if we're still flying, probably get all the way up here.
Anywhere else you like to go? Is that it? All right.
Whoa! There's a transformer in this cave.
Hey, we have one too.
And then, yeah. Let's see here.
All right.
With me. Yeah. I think she's gonna dodge.
Okay.
As her action, and that's about it.
Cool. My turn. This thing looks over, sees you guys standing there, and lights up. As it does so, the intensity of this light is exceedingly strong. And we're going to go ahead and give it a lovely aura now.
Or
Yeah. And it's going to step forward, and it gets to move 30 feet to there. And, yeah. We're going to... Goodness. Yeah, it's going to go ahead and dash. It's going to dash right up to Ruzid, like so. Alright. Cool. So, Bryn Gemflower, at the start of your turn, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. Gotta be the DC 17 or be blinded.
This feels awfully familiar. Ooh, except I'm actually making my in this campaign, as opposed to a certain Tuesday night group, where a very similar character does not make those wisdom saves. Okay. Can I get an estimate of the radius of the aura on this thing?
It's 10 feet.
Oh, only 10 feet.
We
Okay,
can't.
that's,
We can't see it, Eric. It's not.
that's fine.
Oh, okay. You can't see it. Let me go ahead and display that. I'm sorry. There you go.
now I can see.
Cool. I'm going to take a disengage action, and
Okay.
then I'm going to use movement to fly straight up. And then, so how tall is this thing approximately?
This thing is 25 feet tall.
Okay, so that means I need to be at an altitude higher than 35 feet in order. So yeah, I'll fly 40 feet up and 20 feet over approximately. What's the...
That would provoke an opportunity attack, would it not?
Disengage.
I
Disengaged. You're correct. Good.
Okay. So I'll roll 60 squared minus 40 squared is 44.7. So I can move 40 feet laterally if I go on a straight line. Perfect. I'll move to here.
Okay.
Ascending to an altitude of 40 feet.
All right.
And that'll be the end of my turn.
Awesome. Isaac.
So, Eric,
Yes, sir.
what does it look like the chances are that if we pick up this Enlightened One and we just sort of press it up against the golem like a thumbprint scanner, the golem's going to be like, oh, right, boss, of course, so sorry. Let me let you through this open cave.
You can certainly try.
It's worth a try.
The body is right on the ground beneath Ruzid, if that's what you're looking to do.
Rufid was going to try it because I can't casually pick up a human body and push it against things.
Oh, I'm not saying you should. I'm saying Ruzid would try it.
I was going to give you guidance on whatever weird-ass skill check that is.
Well, I'm 99% sure I'm about to get blinded because I'm not passing that wisdom save, so.
That's okay. You can feel your way. You're holding the corpse. You can just you're just dubbing it
I mean,
up
I've
against
seen. I'm sure I could do it still because I know exactly where it is right now.
I'm gonna climb on Ruzid if that's okay, big guy. I'm gonna come join Tati up here, and I'm gonna give you guidance.
All right.
And best of luck with whatever crazy shit we're trying here today.
I have multiple plans.
Great. And you have a D4 in your next ability check. That's it.
Cool. Tati.
Well, I needed to burn my D20 of still rebarb advantage on that wisdom save. It didn't end up mattering, but I don't have that.
Cool.
Nor am I done.
It's Tati.
Can I reposition and offer Ruzid the help action?
Sure. All right, Ruzid, you have advantage on your next G20 roll. Anything else, Tati?
That's it. I'm still working out how to make Ruzid my full-time mount.
Well, I mean, mounting combatant, all it says is if you're mounting the creature.
I'm in my head.
I think
more bondage straps is what's needed here.
Well, I guess it just says
we're
wall
fading
mount.
to black already.
Just maybe more gimp.
Ruzid, what would you like to do?
I'm not complaining.
You don't know. You don't understand how she started yesterday's session, guys.
Well, I mean, is it time for the gimp suit? Is it time for the
That
strap?
was yesterday. Yeah.
Am I gonna have to commission art of
totally
Ruzid with like a bunch of straps all over them and handles? Like, what are we talking here?
Exactly.
I mean, I have to be
We'll
done.
work it out.
Anyways,
I think it's important to have some back and forth conversation about it. It works out that you can.
Listen,
I mean, for all intents and purposes, I think that they're a mountain combatant right now. But
listen, Zach, what I've discovered looking for D&D art on Fiverr is that there's an artist for really.
Yeah. Having talked to Sephi has no problem here.
no, I know he would draw that.
I know for a fact you would draw that. By the way, if anyone's interested, I have another artist who's interested in taking commissions. Let me know if you're interested after session.
All right, I'm gonna write that down right now because I've been trying to get art for like 6 months and I just keep forgetting. So
Okay, well, let's try the first thing. Can I use my object interaction to pick up this corpse beneath me and just like kind of wave it at this thing or move it closer?
You're gonna
to
wave
see
it
what
at
happens?
this thing. Awesome.
I mean, Ruzid doesn't know what the fuck to do. Like,
Like a,
poke at him, poke it, just whatever. Object interaction.
sort of flat up against, like you're putting out a.
one thing to keep in
Might as
mind-
well. I mean, everyone's encouraging me to try. Might as well.
Sure.
It's like a key. You're
Ruzid,
just looking for the lock.
Ruzid, You wipe a body across a construct.
Okay, Ruthven just drops it and is like, "This is pointless."
And well, wait. And let's see what happens.
Nothing happened.
Okay. Now I'm gonna use this D4 for an ability check that might. Oh, first of all, I have to roll that save, right, for blinding.
Yes. Wisdom saving throw gotta be
Oh.
17. You're good.
Yeah. Totally thought I would succeed on that. Anyways, I'm gonna shove this guy first with my first attack, and I'm gonna add a D4 to it because I got help.
Alright.
There's
Yeah, you
shove.
shove him.
And then I'm gonna do the classic, try to grapple him after I've shoved him. For 22 to grapple.
Yeah, you
Nice.
grappled him and he's prone.
Now it is time for the pain. And with that, I will end my turn. The pain is everyone else hitting him.
Huh? Mr. Coin, how are we going to end the session tonight?
He will hop to the top of this left pillar,
Uh-huh.
getting sights on everything. Then he will hop towards the head and or shoulder area of this construct with intent to land on it.
All right. Boing.
So he
It's
entered
prone.
the blind range. Does that do anything?
You have to start your turn in there to
Ooh.
need to make the
Weave in
save.
and out.
Okay. Well, I should ask, is anyone else blinded currently?
Nope.
Oh,
Okay. Then Coin's just gonna catch
Coin
his
keeps
pop-
with intent to land.
Sometimes
Don't
you
do
gotta
that
go.
on one of the moons of Mars. It won't work. Phobos or
And,
Deimos, you leap off of one of those, you're gone.
you know, he's just gonna start clay potting it. He's gonna just start spinning the pot and flurry of blows it. So that
You have advantage on all of these.
go with the daggers and then follow up on unarmed, and I'll re-roll
Okay.
them all again.
All right, so re-roll the 2 daggers, please.
Okay.
All right, so first dagger will hit. Second one will also hit. Total 15, and then
Crits
I'll
in
try.
there.
Let's see here. Going down the order here.
Mhm.
1, 2. Okay, got it. So we got crit with a dagger, crit with an arm strike. Right, so 10 plus 11 is 21, 21 plus 9 is 30, 30 plus 5 is 35 damage. Got it.
Yeah, and you know, just so we can end session with a bang,
Yes, sir.
I'll throw a stunning strike on one of those.
Okay. Yep. Constitution saving throw. It's a 16. I believe that saves.
Yeah. Can
All
we
right.
go down the list again and just see if one hits?
Second one.
It's prone. It's got disadvantage on all its attacks. It's not going anywhere. We
Oh,
can
You
just
want the
wail
third
it.
one?
This wasn't for tacticals. This was just because I burned like every single key on stunning strike. I think on
Do
the
you even
second,
have any key left?
I got 2 left.
Do you want to
But
save it or do you want to use
I'm gonna save them.
All right. Then in that case, next week we will come back as you guys are ground and pounding the construct. As you guys have defeated the Enlightened One and are making your way in towards the cave.
I am genuinely surprised that the plan actually worked.
Yeah.
You guys are doing awesome tonight. Tonight the dice really want to tell a story. You guys are doing great. I'm excited.
I'm here for it.